Okay. Okay, my YouTube streams are working. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the once in a lifetime live stream for Destiny 2. Fucking yip-de fucking do. Love to see it, eh? Oh man. Okay, let me get Discord working here. Yeah, all good. Nice. Right, let me get my Twitch links. Like my Twitch going on it. Alright. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Fucking hell, man. I'm not excited. Okay.
Full screen on this baby. There we go.
Oh man. Okay. Wait, what do I look like without this on? Oh my god, I'm a naked slug. Okay. Wait. Fucking hell. I'm not ready for this stream, man. Alright, be honest, Sam. What are you expecting from this stream? Anything good?
I have no idea, brother. I really don't know. Not sure this time around.
Yeah. Hello, Tyrell, my goat. How you doing, boy? Alright, I think I might put on the vest just to like actually have my camera on. Give me a minute.
I have that. Why a vest out of all things?
A vest, because I'm topless right now.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. One sec. I'm also butt naked, so I might need to put on something else. Hang on.
Ooh, speaking of audio, I need to
Right.
get web
Oh, this might be a
browser
lot
audio
better.
on.
A lot more better.
Faded. Properties. There we go.
I think I put it on the wrong way, but that's okay. Holy shit, man. Really.
Eh.
Hang on, let me get my headset on.
Yep, you're good.
Shit.
Is this it?
Alright, let me see how I look now. Hang on.
There we go. Got it. There we go. I got Twitch's audio in my Streamlabs. Thank goodness.
Right, looking somewhat better. Okay. Yeah, nice. Alright, we can go back to this. Oh, guys, I'm not excited for this shit. not excited at all. Oh man.
They have orchestras over there in the UK.
Yeah, of course they do, yeah. I used to be part of an orchestra when I was back in school. Just do a few things there.
Okay.
Yeah, I did love the orchestra, but then I decided, yeah, man, let me just go down the path of esports. What a mistake that was. Your thing says Pokemon trading, by the way.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh.
on your Twitch.
Oh, it does. Thank you.
It's alright.
Thank you very much for that.
It's all good, all good. Alright.
Yep, updated.
I'm
Thank you very
sweating
much.
my balls off. Damn
Alright.
straight, bro. It's too hot out here, man. It's too. It's not even.
I know, it's like
Yeah. It's like.
78 over here, but it's supposed to like later in the afternoon. The highest it's supposed to get is like 82.
See, the thing is, right? It's the humidity in the UK is too much. It's too fucking much.
Oh yeah.
It's too much. I just had.
What is the?
Just had a shower. Yeah. I'm gonna have one.
Oh
after
yeah, it
the
even shows
stream.
the percentage. It shows the percentage on the humidity for me. It shows that it's 56%.
Yeah, that's a lot,
Huh.
man. That's deadly. That's deadly as hell.
Wowza.
Yeah, hang on, I'll...
You need to go do something. Feel free.
Nah, I'm
don't
literally,
need to
I'm
keep it
literally
right now,
just,
you know.
like, posting my links around and all the...
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I remember doing that back in the day.
I still do it, man. Gotta keep on it. Keep on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, man. Right. Orion Pax. My goat.
I think the last Transformers film I have ever watched was The Last Night, which was the end of the Michael Bay verse. And then I think no, that's a lie. Never mind. It was Bumblebee. Bumblebee was the last Transformers film I watched.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I think...
I didn't watch the modern ones like the Rise of the Beast or anything like that.
Yeah, that's fair. You should probably watch Transformers 1. It's a good story.
I definitely, yeah, the one with Orion Pax I definitely want to watch. That one sounds like it looks really good.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, Bungie shared some early concept for an upcoming Ghost Shell, which is a,
I think
apparently Cat's gonna
Friday-
like it.
I think Friday's gonna be
Cat
like
and-
this. Oh my god! I'm not gonna lie, Orion. It probably will be. I swear, it's too fucking hot. It'll be later on in the day, but hang on, let me pull this here 'cause it shows my address if I search on weather app on the stream.
Wait a minute.
Friday's gonna be fuck off, cunt. Oh, our humidity is... Oh no, that's Friday. Today is 33% humidity with 93 Fahrenheit for you.
Wait, Friday is supposed to be 89? I want to look at this. This is...
Friday's 81 Fahrenheit, which is 27 degrees, man. Oh my
Holy
god, man.
God.
That is equal to 81 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man.
Wow. Yeah. Nice oh, this... Ooh, scary part is those... Oh, Saturday... Ooh, that's not great. Oh my god.
Saturday's raining. I don't fucking believe
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday it's supposed to rain. The only day that we don't get rain in that week is Wednesday. Wow. A lot of indoor stuff. Holy cow.
Yeah, apparently it's gonna rain on Saturday. Apparently it's gonna rain on Wednesday. Oh, light rain. Yeah, great, man. And the humidity is fucking 56%. with a 74 Fahrenheit, 23 degrees. At 56%, it's not going to make a difference, man. I need to put my leg now. What a fucking joke.
My God, that's gotta be terrifying.
It's not terrifying, it just means I'm just not going.
No, not that. A different video. It's I'm looking at my Facebook feed, and then there's a guy pulls out a cable that's been ripped up.
Yeah.
It's their PS5 cable. Oofda. Yowza.
Got a lot of likes on my fucking Twitter. Woohoo, man. Yay. Oh my god. I'm gonna start creaming everywhere, man. Okay, man. How long do we have to wait for this shit? Like,
I think 12 more minutes.
yeah, man. Might as well go on Warframe.
I'm gonna capture some Pokemon on Pokemon Go to work on my Shundo Rayquaza.
Alright, see if I can speedrun a Transformers level while I wait. Alright, guys. YouTube, Twitch, wherever the fuck you guys are, I don't know. My one viewer, which is Stream Elements, my goat. We are going to do a Transformers level. We will. It's loud. Alright, campaign. Let's do. We'll do. Trying to think. We gotta be quick in this one. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, we'll do the one. We'll do the one with Vortex. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do Vortex's level. Come on, man. Oh god, I forgot you can't skip. Oh, there you go.
Vortex, this is on.
Alright, come on, chat.
Get to the bridge and destroy
Let me
it
just
before
pull
the
this here for
Autobot
now.
transport can get across.
Okay, come on.
Roger that, Onslaught. We're on it.
So, if you want some cool Transformers gameplay,
Ancient Autobot City.
hop on the stream,
No
bro.
one's been here for ages.
Reminds me of how he trashed Ayaka.
What even says on Destiny just made a Twitter post. Maravelma team for a new look at the Kepler, the Edge of Fate's campaign, and major updates to core systems like power, progression, and the portal.
Ease off the throttle, blast off. I can't keep up. That's the point, Vortex. I'll flush out any trouble. You back me up.
Come on, chat.
What is that
We're gonna
thing?
beat this level
Crap,
before the
it's
live stream
chasing me.
starts. Come on. Right here, right now.
That was close, blast off.
Yeah,
Thought you said
shit.
this place was deserted.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Boom. Let's go. Come on, nearly there. Oh, shit.
I'm ready.
Yeah, defending blast off my boy. Come on now. Look, dude. The minute when the live stream starts, by the way.
Yep, I got tracked. 9 minutes.
Thank you, sir. I'm watching this cool gameplay as well.
No, I'm not. I should be.
Shit is fire. Oh yeah, come on.
Onslaught! Why isn't that bridge destroyed yet?
We're working on it, Starscream.
Oh yeah, speedrun method right there. Wouldn't read about it. Would not read about it.
Blast off. What's your status?
Okay, there we go.
The Autobots must know we're coming. They keep getting in our way.
Stop right
Oh
there,
no, the
Decepticons.
Autobots.
Keep your hands where we can see
No,
them.
I'm
There's
sorry.
Vortex. Use your shockwave
Yeah,
now.
fuck you, bitches.
Scrap.
Oh yeah.
Trying to cut us
Look
off
at
from
that.
the transport. Move it, blast off. Do not lose
Oh
that
man,
track.
that's great.
Gonna be tight.
What is happening here? Why does your characters look like
Because
Transformers?
they are.
What?
You not know about this game?
We're
It's
running out of
listed
time.
on Steam.
Get to that bridge now. I'm working on it.
I haven't played it in a
Faster.
long time.
We need to bring that.
Good game.
Decepticon interrogator Vortex.
Do I use this weapon? Why can't I buy any other? Oh yeah, it's like this. Yeah, let's go with the Gambler perk. Oh, I love the Gambler perk. We use Cyber Corruptor as well. Upgrade, upgrade. Ah, come on, we're locked in.
Bridge down before the transport can cross it.
Oh yeah. Get fucked. I love this perk, man. It's too good. And boom! Boom! Come on now. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, I love this game. Oh, where do we go now? Uh-oh. I forgot my hard mode. Okay, okay, chill, chill. Cyber corrupted, bitch. Okay. How you not dead, man? Yeah, it's good old 1-2 punch as always. Pull the lever. Oh my god, don't hit me. You bitch. Fuck off. Okay. Good. Hold S to pull. Oh my god, we got 5 minutes to do this mission though. Okay, grab the energon. Excuse me guys, I'm just gonna... I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? Where's it starting me off?
6 more minutes until the live stream begins.
Alright, that's fine. I got time.
Yep.
Okay, we're good. I think. I hope. We just plant this bomb. Hashtag big up to the Decepticons 2025. Oh, shit. Oh, they got fucked.
Onslaught! The transport is equipped with heavy anti-aircraft guns. Hear that, Starscream? Do not attack from the air.
I make my own decisions, Onslaught.
Oh yeah, speed running's working
Reach
out.
the bridge. It's huge. How are we supposed to take down something that size? Thrall's artillery attack should be able to destroy the supports underneath
Oh,
the bridge.
I know what
Get in
happens
position
here.
and start shell.
I know exactly what happens. I have to skip this cutscene.
I read you, Brawl. Extra shielding must be fortifying the supports. Vortex, get in there and disable it. Roger that, Onslaught. I spotted the shielding controls, but they're guarded by Autobots. You want me to shell them? I got this.
Yo! Yo! That's what happens if you play the game hard mode. I'm not locked in.
I read you, Brawl. Extra shielding must be fortifying the supports. Vortex, get in there and disable it. Roger that, Onslaught. I spotted the shielding controls, but they're guarded by Autobots. You want me to shell them? I got this.
Where's the Gambler perk?
Oh yeah, I have that. I have that.
Hate these guys.
Yo, Gambler perk, I would love your help right now. Okay, time to run. Yeah, nice man, nice. I'm dog shit.
More minutes.
One more time.
Hee-haw.
I read you, Brawl. Extra shielding must be fortifying the supports. Vortex, get in there and disable it. Roger that, Onslaught. I spotted the shielding controls, but they're
Okay,
guarded
man.
by Autobots.
Seems like I just have to
me to
do
shell 'em?
anything.
I got
Oh my
this.
god, what?
Scrap. Hate these guys.
Okay. Surprised I didn't kill anyone. No, I'm gambling that shot. Fucking love the music. Okay, that's much better. Can they die? I need this thing to die.
Come back here!
Okay. Bro, how is it not dead? Okay. Good shit. I can't die now. I can't die now.
This lever is heavy. Couldn't they just make it
Okay.
a button?
Oh, I'm gonna grab this.
Here we go.
Stream starts in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Sure. Yep.
Come on, man. This lever is heavy. Jesus Christ. Go on, shoot it, bro.
Shields down. Light it up, bro. It's clear, Vortex.
Oh yeah,
Unbroken
in-game
bridge
cutscene,
coming
of
up.
course. Oh, there you go. That's one.
Structural integrity compromised. Shifting balance for additional support.
The bridge is still holding. I'll hit that second support.
Then telling me how to play it.
Keep your optics sharp. The Autobots will be ready for you this time.
Are
Seriously?
you
There are
kidding
2 more of those things? Hold that thought. You about done, Vortex? I want to blast those supports already. Yeah, kind of busy here, Brawl. You tried aiming?
Oh man. Oh, can it die already? Okay.
Perfect time to close this. This is about to start in 5, 4,
Here we
3,
go again.
2, 1. Here we go. And it's starting.
Okay. Come on.
Trailer?
Trailer. What is it? Started?
The heck?
Oh, okay.
A dude in a suit and tie from the 1980s? The
Hang on, I
heck
gotta
is
turn it on now.
happening?
Kepler,
No.
you've never been there. And you know every inch of it.
Okay, wait a minute.
It's the farthest either of us have been from home. In distance or in time.
Okay.
You're gonna get a call. An invitation only you can answer. And you'll say yes.
Finally, a
They
good
arranged
trailer.
So you would never say no. Choice is real. And every choice you make will lead you here.
Alright.
To who you're supposed to be. Eyes up,
Oh, the
weapon.
raid. Well, we just saw the raid.
That had to have been the cutscene for the raid, yeah.
Alright, cool. Let me move
Awesome.
these over.
Hello, welcome to Bungie. Welcome back for our second live stream for The Edge of Fate.
Come
what
on,
you just
man,
saw
impress
was our
us.
launch trailer. We are 14 days away from launch. Yeah, 2 weeks. Pretty insane. Today we're going to be talking about what activities are on Kepler. What can you expect from world tiers as you're going through for replayability? And to introduce that, we actually have a wonderful human being on the couch next to me. Did I introduce myself? My name's
my
Dylan.
God.
Hi. Your name is Robbie. Hello. Let's actually get a real introduction for you. How you doing?
Hey Dylan, it's great to be here. I'm the assistant game director for Destiny 2, and I focus on working with the broad Destiny 2 team and creating this game for our players and charting a new course to some new frontiers here with the Edge of Fate. Just 14 days away. Crazy. It's awesome. Yeah.
I keep telling folks on the team, it's like, we got 14 days, and they're like, wait, huh? It's already here? So today we're going to be looking at Kepler. Can you give us a quick overview? What are we going to be looking at?
Yeah, so we're going to be looking at some of the free roam experience on
Testing.
Kepler, and we're also going to be taking a sneak peek at the end of one of our campaign missions that is replayable in the post game after you complete the campaign of the Kepler experience. We're also going to be talking here about our world tiers a little bit, which we've talked a little bit about in the stream, and we're going to talk about a lot more here today. And so what we're showing on screen right now is the world tier difficulty selector that's on the destination. And so right now we're in the Fabled difficulty, and so Brave and Legendary, you can play through the campaign, you can play through the main quest, the story of the release, and Brave or Legendary, doesn't matter. But after you do that, you're going to unlock Fabled and Mythic difficulties. Now, the difference here, though, is with these difficulties, power is fully enabled. And so that means when you step out of either Brave or Legendary, you're going to probably be able to do Fabled. Most people will be able to do Fabled. Some people might need a Fire Team, but if you want to play Mythic, you're
Power capped at 40 or below.
The difficulty really escalates, and then the gear gets better. And so if you're hunting for that, you know, that tier 2+, 3, 4 loot, right? You're going to be needing to play and Fabled Mythic to find those higher tier loot.
Yeah, let's get some combat going. Really quick, what is the state of our fire team? You were mentioning we're in Fabled, so this is going to be after they've already done their first playthrough.
Yeah, so this fire team has played the Legendary campaign. Right now, they are inside of the Gorge, which is one of our 4 major regions of Kepler, and they are in free roam right now, and they are going through one of our free roam encounters. And so the other thing I should call out here is within these free roam encounters, there are reasons to basically go back through the destination using your new abilities in new ways. And so, sorry, can you ask me that question one more time? Like, I feel like I answered it, but then I segued into something else.
I said, what state is our fire team in? Post-campaign?
Yeah. We're post-campaign. Sorry, thank you. Yeah, we're hunting higher tier loot and gear here on the destination, and they're also
it's just a casual Guardian Rank 11 in there.
And Mythic have their very own quest associated with them as part of the post-game. That are one part of like completing the Triumphant Seal to earn some exclusive cosmetics and emblems.
Gameplay not final is crazy, by the way.
Unlock some additional loot in the game as well. So specifically,
I'm nitpicking at everything. I'm kind of hate watching this.
That world tier unlocks a variant armor set for the Kepler armor. So as you're playing through the campaign and throughout the experience, there's a 2 and 4 set piece bonus on the Kepler armor set. Once you complete that Mythic world tier quest, you unlock a variant of that has a different set bonus.
Spark Bane. Okay.
Yeah, and for folks that you didn't tune in last week or you haven't heard about gear tiers set bonuses, we have a full blog article that went live last week. Go ahead, visit that, and check it out. So when we're looking at this this activity, this is going to be a free roam mission, right?
Yes.
And these take place in places that are regions on the destination.
Yes.
Can you walk us through that?
Yeah, so I talked about it a little bit before, but this is the Gorge, and so the Vex have actually put a big security lockdown on this entire region on side of Kepler. And so they're, the fire team right now is basically like breaking through this security lockdown. And so each of these regions feature multiple of these major encounters is kind of what we call them, these free roam encounters. And these are kind of like the scale. Ooh, just got try to get through that security grid, and you did not make it. Yeah. Each of these major encounters we have are kind of like the size of like roughly like a lost sector, but ultimately they're more complex. They have more mechanics. That you have to use the destination abilities to solve some simple puzzles and encounters inside of them. And generally they have like pretty thick combat, especially on like the Fabled
Actually nitpicking
difficulty
right now.
as well, where we start
Complaining
adding
for the
more
sake
enemies,
of it.
tougher enemies, and also there are Banes that are applied in the World Tiers 2 that are actually exclusive to Kepler. They were built specifically for this content.
That's awesome. Yeah, and then as you're going through these sorts of free roam activities and
That's
exploring
fun.
Kepler, what
Okay.
other like side objectives or objectives can pop up?
Yeah, so the way we
They
kind of are
destroy
thinking
the
about
Vex
this, right?
security
Like
lenses to break the
like
mind
you're
shield.
a lot of this
So I
outside
think
of doing
when
the
you use
seal,
your
the
max
triumphs,
bar
and things like
charge,
that,
you come
and
out
mysteries
of
and
it.
secrets, which we can talk about here in a minute, a little bit more, is like it's
That's
about
kinda
gear
what I'm
pursuit,
seeing
right? It's
too.
about like earning that higher tier gear, chasing power, and so the way we constructed these regions, there's these free roam major encounters, there's tougher enemies
it's
that
gonna be a
appear, there's
Vex raid.
HVTs that pop
Wait.
up, there's destination
Look at the
materials
linear
to
fusion
loot,
rifle that they're using.
and
Yeah,
there's
that's
this
fire.
material
Yeah.
called a faded cipher
Oh, wait,
as
no, it's
well,
just
and so
another
you're
No,
gonna
it's
be
dark.
combining
It's dark.
destination materials that you get from
Or,
basically
no,
doing
no,
almost
you're right.
anything
It looks
inside
stasis.
of the
It
region
was
alongside
stasis.
faded
Stasis are arc.
ciphers
I
in
couldn't
order to
tell.
be able to purchase specific items
see.
at the destination vendor called the Altar of Relativity at the center.
That's a
of
lot
Oh, it
of
is
names
art.
and
Okay.
words.
Lots of
and
proper
yeah,
nouns.
If
Yeah.
you didn't catch this, I know there are going to be breakdowns.
New
We'll have a
Vice
recent
Art
tweet.
linear,
Yeah,
huh?
continue.
Yeah, and so like
Anti-barrier,
the what's cool about this is that in the post game, like there's a focus that we created.
They
and so
actually
basically,
revealed the
through the vendor,
champion
you can go and look
mods
at it and be like,
already.
okay, today's
Oh, yeah.
focus is
Forgot
the
about that.
Gorge, which the fire team is looking at today.
And the artifact, yeah.
Most of the materials that you're earning here can be used to purchase
guy's got a
gear,
1-4
or
on
you
this
can convert
rocket
your
on
other
this
materials you
rifle.
might have from other regions in order to convert it into the Gorge materials to buy stuff. But every day it's going to shift.
That
That
was a
daily
lot
focus
of
is going to
shots
shift.
for,
And so a little bit
Hack
later in
on
the stream, we're going to be seeing a part of Exiles Accord,
Yeah.
which we've
Allowing
also some
you
of
to
our content
change that
creators
into,
and
like,
influencers
stasis
showed
or
as well,
arc is kinda-
and some of their
kinda
content
interesting.
parts of
Showing
it.
off the deep side.
But basically, of the 4 major regions, the daily focus will shift
Stabilizing
day over day
dark
to basically
matter.
kind of change
Okay,
what
yep,
you're
that's
focused on,
their
what
name
gets
of-
you access
Ooh,
to
new enemy,
direct purchase
Impworms.
loot.
Or
and
Imp-Swarms.
since we're on the topic of rewards, you were talking about like the currencies and the vendor.
Yeah.
You had mentioned before the stream actually there's a new form of attunement for the destination as well.
Yeah, so something that was really important to us was like it just, we want to make playing what we call like the action game, like actually experience in free roam like this and the mission content, like when you earn that piece of loot on Kepler as you're completing these activities and just got nuked.
No, I'm so happy that
yeah.
they're dying because they were like, this won't be too hard. And it's like, oh, world tiers? Let's introduce them at a higher difficulty, shall we?
Yeah.
But sorry, go ahead.
No, exactly. Yes, this is Fabled pushing back a little bit. They're having to think about what they do, and they just used actually Matter Morph in order to open up a pathway to get
Point
around
as a
this Vex
stasis
grid that
hunter.
opened up in the middle of the encounter. But anyway, we were talking specifically. I'm sorry, remind me.
Attunement.
Attunement. Thank you. Yeah. So basically, you're going to be able to attune at the vendor a specific piece of gear, armor, or weapon,
Okay.
and any drop on Kepler that
Okay.
drops a piece of armor or weapon will have a chance to be that gear. We just wanted to make sure that as you're playing through the destination, as like you're carving your own path, you're figuring out your own farm routes inside of each of these 4
I
regions
like
each
that.
day of the week.
That's a good change.
We wanted to make sure that like, hey, if you're looking for the giver,
Interesting.
that auto rifle
Attunement
that's
in
coming,
the planetary system? I actually
with
like
the Edge Fate
that.
here on Kepler, it's like
They
you have a
would've did
chance to
that
get it,
for
anytime a piece of loot
Neomuna.
drops.
That would have actually
Yeah,
been
so
really
you had mentioned
good.
just a minute ago
Bing, bing,
about
bing, yeah.
secrets and the depth of the destination.
Very
I mean,
good.
I'd love to hear.
Glad
Yeah, go ahead,
Like,
expand
they
on
did
that.
it for
Yeah,
the
so
sun.
like
For
it's
every
funny with like secrets and
MMORPG,
mysteries, like you want to like talk about it a little bit, but like
Especially
not
for
too much, not to
Dungeon
like
League,
like
you could
spoil it.
attune
But I
to
think
a
like the
certain
thing to scratch at here in Poca Gears,
Yeah.
right, is like we've talked about the destination abilities a ton,
don't
a few
get
times.
why you
And so with the world tiers and the Fabled
Right.
Mythic difficulties, throughout the destination, there are secrets and mysteries, like
Oh.
basically all these little alcoves, these little locations, these side paths, these
For the
hidden
activate
rooms
matter
all throughout
spark,
the
it looks
destination
like
that you can
you
go
need to
and
be near
discover.
one of those
And there's a lot
pedestals
available just
that
within the
are
campaign
around the
experience. Like,
arena.
if you want to
think
play
so,
through
yeah.
the campaign and take it like really slow, and as you earn abilities and look around, you're going to find a lot of mysteries to solve. But we also wanted to make sure that in those higher world tiers in Fabled and Mythic, that
This-
it felt
this
like
pulse
this
rifle's gonna be a day
expanding
one requirement.
expansion of that content. that
absolutely.
you have.
This
And it's
pulse
basically like,
rifle's really
hey, you
good.
have even more abilities than ever. You
This
can now
guy
peel back
does
the
not
onion
have
of this
it,
world
he's
to
just-
discover what's at the core of it. And so we really wanted to make sure
Is
that it
that
felt like there was just more and more to
Muted,
dive into the
faded
more you unlocked
ciphers.
inside of the
Oh,
box
that's the
game.
material
Yeah,
that you
so
need.
in our
Oh my
rehearsals,
God, these
we
shots
never
skated.
managed
What
to get this
goat?
perfect timing, but we
Loving
have
this
perfect
guy.
timing. I would love to
Nice.
shift to campaign.
Hey, this Warlock's
we're gonna
wearing
be
the
taking
new,
you about midway through campaign mission here.
Helion
A
gauntlets.
quick note for the audience: if you're avoiding spoilers, we have disabled our VO. We have disabled our subtitles. Exiles. We're trying to keep this so you are discovering the story as it comes out with the Edge of Fate and our new saga. So as they're getting loaded into that, I'd love to ask you just a couple more questions about free roam in the regions.
Yes.
What other things can happen in regions outside of campaign?
Yeah, so one of the big things that happens inside of these regions are side quests, which we've only talked a little bit about, and these are basically ways that flesh out more of the characters of the world, more of the stories of the people and of the place, and what's happening on Kepler and what's been happening with them before and what might be happening to them in the future. And basically what happens is as you're completing these regions as part of the campaign and you kind of start to unlock more of them, these side quests will start to become available. And so these side quests are available to you at any time. So again, like I was kind of mentioning earlier, like you can either take it really, really slow and take a really long time to get through everything the release has to offer, or you can just like beeline the main quest, beeline the critical path, and then when you get into the higher level world tiers, all of these side quests are now available to you. As we've been like play testing and closing out the Edge of Fate here, it's been really interesting to watch different developers and people play test with the content. Myself and Blake Battle, one of our executive producers, he and I we're just like beelining it, right?
Yeah.
And then we get to the end and we like pop open that and we're like, look at all these quests to do, while other people like want to take their time and like experience like the full story of every single little piece.
So we're actually we're getting into the campaign right now, and speaking of beelining, we've seen a ton of questions about getting Raid Race ready. So the Raid Race is going to be coming out on the Saturday after launch. I believe it's the 19th of July. What difficulty should players play at to get ready for race?
Yeah, so if you want to be power ready for the contest mode race for the Edge of Fate, you're going to want to play the Legendary campaign. And so when you step out of the Legendary campaign, you will be power ready at that point. Now, if you're gear ready, that's up to you, right? It's like how far you want to go down that rabbit hole.
And that dovetails into like replayability for the story missions and the campaign missions and how that bakes into world tiers.
Yes,
right?
Getting that higher tier loot. Yeah.
So
when
we
something that was like really important to us when we were thinking about replayability and what like
they're talking more about that. I've heard that word before from a friend.
We really wanted to change some of the formula. Like we wanted to take
they had
some of the formula
about
that we
when
think
they
works
played
well,
Destiny.
but also change other pieces of it. And one of the really big goals for us was just giving you more reasons and just easier ways to play just some of the best content we built. This campaign mission is at the end of the Exiles Accord region. This fire team is taking down a giant Exiles prime servitor who's running some of the Archon's dark matter operations. Sorry, all minor spoilers.
No, it's cool. Bife is probably jotting this down, getting ready for a lore dump about the Fallen, all that kind of stuff.
But this is a really fun like multi-phase boss encounter that they're orbiting around this giant servitor, and we really wanted to set something up that this doesn't just was like a one and done kind of thing. And so things we've kind of done before that we're going back to that we think work well, there's going to be multiple weekly missions that you can play that are larger missions. So we have a capstone mission for each of our regions. We also have some bookends at the beginning and end of the release that the overall like length of them and complexity, they are very similar to Legendary campaign experiences from the past. Something new that we did though for this release though is we also have a bunch of additional story missions that take place during the campaign and you're first introduced to. These are shorter experiences, but they still have like huge impact on the story, moving the story of the main quest into Kepler 4, and also help you to unlock different abilities and things throughout it. And so in the post game, in the higher level, in the world tiers, we actually have a story mission playlist where you can go in and it's like a rotator and you're rotating through a bunch of different randomly selected story missions that are about 10 to 15 minutes. Some people can, if you're going really fast, can get them down a little bit shorter. And those missions are actually one of the best sources of those fated ciphers that I was talking about earlier. And
so mention what the fated ciphers
the other thing I mentioned earlier too is we have specific quests for both Fabled and Mythic. And these quests are going to take you through some of the big campaign missions, again, to experience them with new modifiers.
It's been a minute for that one.
Modifiers and banes and things like that every single week on the destination to have a little bit more of a curated experience. But then also those quests introduce some like new encounters encounters as well. And so, sorry, like
Right.
I'm going a little all over the place. I mean, some of this
Look
is
at the
just like so
bottom.
much
You see
information
that?
for us to talk about.
Yeah.
But the thing, like again, I want to like drive
Why
home
is
here
the
is like
bottom bar
we wanted to
just
give you
only heavy?
really
You
strong
see that?
incentives to go
Or am I
and play
tripping?
free roam
Generate
experience to extract
special.
materials, to play our story mission playlist. It's called the Time Lapse mission playlist, to earn faded ciphers, but then also to have
Okay.
reasons to go in and replay some of our biggest campaign missions again through the weekly missions playlist, kind of like the heroic stuff we've had in the past.
And on the stream last week, we talked about how as you're unlocking the destination abilities, you carry those forward after the post game, so you can go in and replay and then have some of these things available, right?
Yeah, that's a really good note, and thank you for hitting on that. Like the way we designed this content was the campaign slowly stepped you into these different abilities and unlocking different versions of them and higher tier versions of them. When you're in the post game experience,
Salta
we
Greppo and,
intentionally designed puzzles and encounter
Salta
mechanics
Greppo
and things.
and,
like even in the Spots
Ralph
encounter, there's multiple
Waffles had a
times where
debate
they've had to use
about
Matterspark
stuff.
to like get into the vents and stuff below this area and pop up through the world. And through the campaign, you would actually have to go and find like a Matterspark pad to activate that. And that's actually kind of part of the puzzle. It's teaching you to kind of look at the world and think about the world in a different way that is intentional. But then in the post game, as soon as you complete the campaign, you unlock Matterspark anywhere. And it's basically like your souped up sparrow for the destination, and being able to summon Matterspark anywhere means you can actually like sequence break some of our puzzles and sequence break part of our missions, and that was like entirely intentional as a part of the design. And to be honest, Dylan, like the fun part about this too is like we're not 100% sure in some ways where people might
precision
sequence
crit.
breaks things that we might not expect, but like that is just that was intentional from the design perspective, that like we want people to be able to do that.
It's the magic of like the sandbox in Destiny of we don't know
That's
how players are going to
quite a
take this
lot of
ability with this
damage,
destination
200
ability
to
with this
400.
combatant, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So
That's nearly double.
I think I would love to ask you as well. So we've gotten a lot of questions from players where they're like, oh, you had mentioned like this is comparable to a Rise of Iron. Like, how does that actually break down when we look at the Edge of Fate and Kepler? Like, you had mentioned depth and secrets and a bunch of different things. So.
Yeah, so I think like you and I were talking about this in rehearsal a little bit, where like that comparison is just to give us like a ballpark of where we want to make. But at the end of the day, it's like apples and oranges between what the Edge of Fate is and what Rise of Iron is. So when we've talked about that, we've generally been speaking towards like the size of this destination and the depth of the campaign and post-game experience. Like this is one of the deepest destinations we've ever built before, and that is why we've been making that comparison to Rise of Iron in that way. But also in terms of being like a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But also like the game is very different today, right? We have an entire portal, we have an entire offering that is there
Still
with a
wanna
bunch of
see
new
what the
content,
portal
new
was like.
gear, new things to do. We
do
have
wanna
the raid with
see
the Edge of
that
Fate,
as
obviously,
well.
but then we have the epic raid coming in the major update with Ash and Iron, which we'll talk about more in the future.
What did
that
we
just
say?
it
Did you say
permutes and
raid?
expands the raid and expands on the story.
thought I heard
of the
raid
game.
in-
Epic raid.
It is new content.
It's not raw.
It is. We're not holding anything back for the base raid to build that experience. And so, again, the Rise of Iron to Edge of Fate, little bit apples and oranges, but we also are thinking about like the collective packages of what comes with
Rewind that bit. What
with
was
this
the
release,
timestamp on
because
that?
Not making
the
a new
game is
raid.
very different from what it was like.
Oh, they're
then.
not.
So
They're just doing
we
an
have the free
update
roam
for
missions,
raids
we have
on that
campaign,
during
we have
Ash and
secrets,
Iron?
we have a lot
Okay.
of questing, that kind of stuff.
Thank you for clarifying.
I'd love
I wanna make
before
sure of that.
we wrap up with our campaign mission
I mean,
to
you
talk
can
a
always
bit
go
about what
back,
else
but-
they can, what else players can expect
Oh,
in terms
yeah, I
of
will.
destination activity.
Yeah, so we've seen y'all talking about it. Like we
They're-
hear y'all, and this is one of those things where like
update the
we
raid
wanted to
after
hold this back
contest
for it to be
and
like a
make it,
surprise and
like,
delight moment for everyone
more
when it appeared on the
encounters and
destination in the
shit.
post game. But yeah,
Oh,
let's just
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about it a little bit.
yes,
So there
yes,
is
they
definitely
did
activity
mention
like a
that.
on
raid
Kepler.
You mentioned that.
It is. I'm not going to
Yeah,
name it here.
they
I just want
mentioned
y'all
that,
to see it when the game
Yeah,
goes live.
that's what the guys
They
And it
mentioned
also,
that
and
last-
part of that is because like it does
Yeah.
relate to some of the story inside of the campaign, especially near the
Big
end.
and
And so we wanted to be
Salvations
careful to
would
not
be a bit crazy though, wouldn't it?
unintentionally spoil something if we showed too much
Yeah.
of that activity. But anyway, the way to think about it is like it's going to be, it's kind of its own thing. It's kind of unique, but it's kind of a blend of activities like Vex Incursion and Wellspring. And so this is a match-made activity with 3 players. You're going to be using some of your destination abilities and some really chaotic horde mode inspired elements, but there's also some mechanical elements and there's some boss encounters. But it's going to be one of the best places actually to earn rerolls of the exotic armor that's coming in the Edge of Fate that you get from the Legendary campaign, and it's just highly rewarding in general. And so because we wanted to make this activity really rewarding, it is also technically time limited, but on the Kepler map, near the center of the map, there's going to be basically a preview that tells you, like, hey, when does the activity become available? So you're going to know exactly when you can jump into the destination activity in order to like focus farm those things that you care about the most.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. We've already wrapped up our campaign mission, and now we're actually going to be moving over to Portal, Power Progression.
Oh,
so
Portal,
Robbie, thank you.
fuck
Chat,
yeah.
thank Robbie for joining us today. And now we're going to swap
We're
some
gonna
folks
need a
in.
Vidoc
We'll see you
after
next
this.
time.
See you later, guys. Thanks so much.
All right. So as we are swapping out, I want to talk
weapons.
about these 2 new exotic weapons that we see on the screen. You saw some of this in our gameplay preview that we just had. We also had some creators, influencers, that kind of stuff coming in and speaking to the hand cannon and the scout rifle. Hand cannon is going to be through an exotic quest on Kepler. No spoilers there. But the team was talking about, oh, hey, here is our overall goal for the weapon. It's for those who are looking for the perfect 3-tap. As for the Void Scout Rifle, that's going to be a part of our new rewards
Perfect
pass.
3-tap.
This
I
is
was
just
not seeing that.
I'm not going to spoil that either. There are some reviews from our sandbox-minded creators. It's a fun time. So, all right, let's move on to Portal, Power, and Progression. And I just looked at our 3 new guests
they just
in that
appeared?
order. Hello, welcome.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, a couple of you are new, but we'll start with you, Ben. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Dylan. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. For those who didn't see you on our reveal stream or previous Vidocs, can you give a quick overview? Who are you, what you do?
Yeah, I am Ben Womack. I am the core game creative director. I am the one like helping all the teams that are making the core experience and all the components in the Portal and in Edge of Fate as well, like worked well together and like pushed the game forward into like this great new foundation. I'm really excited to talk about it.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
Next on the
Sorry,
couch, brand new
Funny
to
on
our
the
chair.
payroll.
You've never been on anything, so first time you are meeting the community.
Oh, shit.
Everyone in chat, say hello. Nutty, welcome.
Hi, I'm Nutty.
Big
I'm
up.
one of our sandbox ability designers. That pretty much means that I work with Vivian and Eric, who were here last week,
You're
to
making me-
develop
you're making
anything
me
that the
smile
player's doing
to look where I'm
outside
gonna
of
laugh. Oh
armor,
my
weapons,
God.
and combatants. So
Big
today
up
I'm going to talk
Nutty,
about
man.
all the modifiers and additional
Nah,
things that
seriously,
we
this
can
guy
work on.
looks chill as
Awesome.
hell.
Last but not least, we got Alan Blaine. How you doing?
Hey, great. How you doing, Dylan?
Oh, you
This
asked
guy's
me how
name's
I am.
Nutty.
Thank you so much.
That's so
really quick
good.
introduction for everybody
I
out there
actually like it.
watching.
I like
Who
it.
are you? What do you do?
Sure. Hi, I'm Alan. I'm a principal designer, and for the last year, I've been leading the team that's been taking all the cool Banes and modifiers Nutty's team is working on and combining them in a UI with all the activities from the activities team, both new and returning activities, making sure that you get good score while you're playing those activities, and then
this
that
guy
score
made
turns into
Banes.
loot with cool seasonal power and gear tiers and all the great stuff that you're looking for.
I hate the
Stellar.
pummel bean, that's it.
So, we have some content on screen.
Hello,
this is what
baby
players
boy.
are going to see
How
when
you
they
doing,
sign in on
Tyrell?
day one, and this is our
What's happening,
introduction to the
boy?
portal. Ben, I would love to get just a
Oh,
quick
man.
overview for those who may have missed that
Oh.
reveal stream. Like, what is this
Holy.
space? What are we aiming for?
Yeah, so the Portal is very exciting. We had this vision of making a new front page for the game for Destiny 2.
I'm gonna assume they
and so we
wanna be
really
in
want
it.
to make
Yeah,
as much
sure,
as we
why not?
could available like
I-
just in
I
a couple
see why
clicks.
not.
And not having to dig down to find the content that is new or featured or like you're being like your friends are playing or something like convenient that you really want to like go to a lot. Like we have a button for the tower that's
So,
right there.
yes,
that you
sir.
can get into.
I'll be in your stream that, yeah,
we also have
fuck
Edge
yeah,
of
we'll
Fate
do
in the
that.
upper corner, of course, which is like the new expansion for the launch right here.
Okay,
We have
Portal
this
looks alright.
huge like quick launch panel in the lower right that is rotating between new activities, like probably the fastest you can play Destiny ever, aside from right when you like start for very first like new character.
Lovely stuff.
It's
Alright,
gonna
man.
let you just
Sounds
like,
good,
hit
yeah.
and play something right away with like no delay. And then we have actually a very like nested depth
Okay.
there with all the ops categories on the left, which are all the different kinds of things you can play in the Portal that are hooking to all the new systems that,
Portal menu looks
that Alan and
okay.
Maddie have been talking about.
Awesome. Yeah, really quick, I'd love to go just
Looks
line by
alright.
line for Solo, Fireteam, Pinnacle, and Crucible Ops. Give them an
I
introduction.
don't know how I feel
So
about the grade
Solo
system though
Ops
for
is,
rewards.
like
I
a
don't mind
new
it.
thing that we're doing in the Edge of Fate launch and for the core game. These have activities that are designed to be played by solo players. They're only one-person fire teams, and they're intended to be content that if you just like have a few minutes, like 10, 15 minutes to play Destiny, and you want to go on and like feel satisfied about your time, get some great loot, you're going to go to a solo ops and like have that opportunity. It's going to be like a really great concise like experience. We're also like if you don't
2 tokens
want
and
to
a
have
blue
like
question mark?
the think about having a fire team for some content as well,
I
you
see,
can be
man.
sure that this stuff is designed to be played by one player. And so it's like, it's going to have challenge, it's going to have difficulty and modifiers and such you can customize and really great loot to get. But it's a challenge for you, individual. And I think that's really exciting,
It's just Lost
alternative
Sectors,
to
yeah.
some stuff in the past. It felt like I want to play it, but I don't have any friends,
But
or
if there's free
I'm
featured
trying to
Lost
find someone I have a lot of
Sectors, it's also
time,
good.
and we have another like niche for people to fill.
Why
But
is
then
there Solo Ops
And then
Skywalk?
next up
That's
we
not
have
even
fire team ops.
No,
Yes,
that's a
fire
Lost
team
Sector,
ops.
isn't it?
So, like, just talking about fire
not
teams,
sure,
like
I mean-
quintessential
No,
Destiny is
Skywatch-
playing with 2 other
Skywatch is
players,
the
the fire team
location
of
for
3, right? And
Cosmodrome.
so
You
we
might
all
have
of
some
the
objectives
activities in
there,
fire
who
team ops
knows?
are 3-player fire team. We have like classic strikes in there. We have like missions from past expansions. like in
Inverted
Europa,
Spire?
like the Empire hunts. We also have like onslaughts are in here. We actually scroll down more. There's the coil. There's also past seasonal activities
my
coming
God,
back.
yes.
And like
I love that they
integrating with
brought
all the
these- some of
systems we've been
these
talking about, we're
activities
talking more
back.
about, so that they're like available for you to get new loot
Holy
in,
shit,
to work on your
that's
power
alright.
climb, to
We
basically
take
just like
that.
have a great time in whichever way you want to.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, since we're already
Yeah,
in the screen, let's
absolutely on
go
that
ahead and get
part.
our fire team set up with our activity. What are we playing today, Nutty?
We were going to do the Dark Priestess Empire.
Why?
Awesome.
Dude, Coil,
So
please.
here, I'm actually going to pass the mic over to
That
you
would've
and
been perfect.
Alan. Let's get some
I would
bands,
have
some
loved to have
modifiers, all
done
that kind of
that,
stuff set up.
or see
Really quick, can you
gameplay footage of that
introduce
stuff
each of these
again, but
sections
it
for the
doesn't
different
matter.
modifiers,
Oh,
and
well.
then we'll go and kind of pick and choose what we want?
For sure. So we're starting at Master Activity, and this is 300 combatant power. The first row there that has all the selectable icons that you can change are challenge modifiers. These are things that will increase the combatant power and add some additional difficulty to it. The first one is our Banes. So here you decide what Banes are going to show up, and we paired all of them as like
Okay.
2 combos that either work well together or at least interesting. Today we'll do Threaded and Caltrops. So Threaded is where as you damage the combatant, it will spawn Threadlings, and when it dies, it will throw out a few more Threadlings at the same time.
That's gonna
and
be
Caltrops
gay.
is a void area that
Alright.
gets
Exactly.
spawned near you, like between you and the combatant, and then when it dies, it throws out another one.
There's
So
Grandmaster
something to
and
make it so you either
Ultimate
need to
mode.
get up in the air or keep going through.
So that's probably
So,
when the mid-season
Starting with
update
retaliation.
happens.
Yeah, if I die, you're coming with me. Pretty much. All right,
During
next
Ash
up,
and
what do we got?
Iron? Probably.
Yeah, let's do subtle foes. So this just makes it so that when some of the enemies are far away from you, they will be invisible, and that helps them get into close range, or if you are using a long-range loadout, you won't be able to deal with them as much, so you might
Okay,
want to bring
that's-
some close range.
And
That's
they're
an
like
easy
they're like
one.
very invisible. Not like,
Yeah, not like a little bit of player stealth, but just
Yeah.
like you don't see them.
yeah, you really have to like pay attention to see them from long range.
What else do you want to do? Yeah, let's do Glass Cannon. So Glass Cannon is kind of a fire team equalizing one where it only punishes the person who's doing the best. So if you
Punish
have
the
a
Don't like
party
that.
that
That's
clears
pretty
the
good,
strike
that's
ahead of
pretty
you
good.
or is getting all of the kills, well, we're actually going
Okay.
to give him a debuff where he will just take more incoming damage. And if you are a little bit closer
Sounds
with your
quality
friends,
of
then that's
life
actually a catch-up
pretty good.
opportunity where
Pretty
maybe
good.
you take over the kill lead and now you're the one suffering a little bit and kind of a fun.
So if I'm playing through this activity and I'm stealing all of your kills, I'm putting a bit of a debuff on myself.
Right.
Taking one for the team.
Yeah, true.
And maybe I'm letting you finish a few of those.
Yep. All right.
What else? Let's do one more. Chill touch. Yeah. So we were talking about getting the
Being
enemies
hit by
into
melee
melee. So this
explosion.
will make it if they hit you in melee, you will suffer
I'm
a stasis
just not
debuff
gonna do
and
that one.
slow down.
Awesome.
And that pushes the power all the way up to
I
360.
would crank that baby to the max.
And those things are
think
also
A is-
If we're-
increasing
if I'm-
the
that's if
potential
we're capable
score that
of
you
it
can receive for
with
this.
this
And the
new
score is
system
what
and
drives
stuff,
the
but
reward.
we'll
Right.
see.
So you see right here when we picked Chill
look at
Touch,
G's
the
rolls
gear
as
tier
well.
you're going to earn went from tier 2 to tier 3 for this activity.
Yeah.
So it's really important to pay attention to what you're earning.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
know
that's
what you're going to be
pretty cool.
getting if you achieve
Tier
that score.
three,
at the end.
though?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is like we've talked about this last week on stream about
Alright.
approachability and making
Don't
it
forget
easier
the
for players
better
to
the mod,
understand as they're
the
getting in.
if you add
So
more
a lot
plus
of UI
20 in
treatment, shout
modifiers,
out
the better
to
the
our teams
rewards
that have
are.
been doing
Seems
this
like
to show
you
you
get tier
combatant
threes
power and all
right
that
now.
kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I think we'll be seeing
tons
a
of
tier
love and
4,
passion
I
went
don't
into
know.
that.
seriously.
Yeah. So let's look at player stakes.
Player sticks.
Oh, do you want to take this?
Oh yeah. So player stakes are the next category down, and they're more about the player's interface with the game itself. So things like locked loadout. We have no HUD is an ability that we added here, so you play with no HUD for a little extra score bonus. And
What
these are
the
things that are
heck?
really sort of
Why you'd
letting
want
you
that.
sort of tie one arm behind your back. while
Neither
you're playing.
do
It's not
I.
making the combatants more powerful. It's changing how you're playing the game. You can start with no ammo. You can start with locked loadout. We'll be
No
putting some
ammo.
more
I mean-
player stakes in Ash and Iron. Yeah.
Yeah. I love No HUD. Go. You're going to talk about it first, aren't you?
Well, no. You can have the
Okay,
No HUD.
No HUD. You go first.
I just wanted to have us move on to the next bit because we've talked about tying one hand behind your back.
Let's talk about No HUD later. Go ahead.
Okay, but in the next bit, this is what you get to do with your other hands. So here are the things that benefit you. Let's try Livewire. This one is one of my favorite. It's a combination of the sprint for
Literally put
amplifying
on
that you had
any
in the
searches
Nether,
or whatever,
along with
just fucks you.
inherent AC/DC feedback fence. So we buffed up the enemy's melee capability that hopefully they'll get up and punch you. Well, now if they do, we're just going to shock them with lightning. So I'm kind of balancing out that additional challenge that we added and a different benefit that will kind of counter that and make it so it's actually a little bit easier for me.
Yeah.
What else can we do? Healing finishers are great.
Which
just
you can
another way to
synergize
get back health, or
over
if you
shield
go in for that
finisher,
finisher and take
bulwark,
damage on the way,
the
then
mod.
you'll be able to fill
The
back
thing
up.
is, right, so I wouldn't put
we'll
on
see
any
one
of
more.
these. If I'm trying to go for a challenge here.
And sure, hypercritical is pretty fun. This one is actually a little bit tough.
I'm getting a
because
tier
it
2,
makes
which
it
is
so that
useless.
the enemies will take less non-precision damage.
Yeah,
but
the
more
thing I would
precision
want to
damage.
crank up to
So
is
as
the
long as you're hitting your
highest, you
shots,
know?
it's easier.
So you can get the
And
maximum
then Ben,
rewards
we
that
actually
you can.
we noticed this a bit earlier. There's one more modifier.
That's the
up
one
at the
we'd be
top, and
going
that's
for.
actually limited time, right?
Yeah. So this is a accelerator that this is a double bonus focus. So you're going to second drop from the bonus focus activities. So this is we will have given the calendar different accelerators that are on for a given week or day that will apply to the whole portal and have different benefits. And we're also going to have more of those for events and other things going on in the game to give you kind of another fresh twist or an incentive to see what's going on in the game and get some a good time. Realize that is a good time to play because we're trying to make every day a good time to play Destiny.
Yeah, I think one of the modifiers we saw during our rehearsal was a bonus to Suros weapons too.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of there can be loot bonuses, there can be gameplay bonuses of more power behind certain weapon archetypes. It's pretty fun. So stay tuned to our calendars. We'll definitely sound off when it's a week of a cool theme. Let's get it launched in and actually start taking on some of this combat.
Can I talk about No HUD now?
Oh yeah, please.
Okay, so they aren't going to show No HUD because it'd be confusing, I think, on the stream. But No HUD is a great example of something you can.
If that's what people have
engage
been
with if you want
predicting, it's
to,
going to be a
because
Vex raid.
it's a challenge. It gives your score more opportunity to get better loot, but it takes away information going on the HUD. But what it also does is it makes it feel very cinematic and interesting, and you kind of feel more in tune with the character in the gunplay.
One thing I did notice
And
is that the
that's
one
a
of
good analogy for
the
what we're
fallen
intending
captains,
all
they
the
had a
modifiers to
strand
do. That
scorch
is going to
cannon.
let you set up the situation
that
that he was
was
talking
Jordan,
about,
wasn't it?
enemies have chill touch, but
Yes.
I'm going to have Livewire to counter it. And create these
Or
cool little
I think
gameplay
it-
moments
yeah,
that are
that,
really
and
something
I
that
believe
you
the
choose
preview that they
how you
were
wanna
doing
play
on
for,
Kepler
really
as
awesome
well.
loot.
Yeah, and Alan, when we were
Probably in
talking
the
through
trailer,
some of these
most likely,
modifiers,
is where I saw
we've
it.
taken an inspiration from a ton of different places.
Yep.
Like No HUD in particular, shout out to Salmon Cat.
Yep.
Called her out last week for all the bows we were showing off, but also No HUD.
And we're hoping to get a bows only loadout modifier coming in the future too. We really do want to look at how people are playing the game, whether they're creators playing on stream or people playing at home, and really try to let them set up the challenge for themselves, how they want to do, right? Whether it be challenge modifiers, stakes, or the boons.
Yeah. How often are we going to be adding more modifiers to the portal?
Well, we're going to have some new modifiers coming with events. And we're going to be adding new modifiers
Sword auto
with
rifle?
the mid-season update with Azure.
way.
Yeah, that major update, yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on them pretty constantly along with the rest of the
You
team.
gotta
So it was
know what
every
to do, you
few
get
days that
picked.
another either Bane would come online or modifier, and we'd
Yeah.
have to go playtest that,
was,
which was a pretty big
about down
playtesting lift to try all these combinations and make sure that there aren't any rough edges when you combine some things that maybe we hadn't thought about when we were initially designing them.
And I'm sure there's stuff that players will find that we won't. We're accepting that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
no,
have our
full
challenge
design.
for Esoteric or
Looks like a
Mork or a
carbine.
couple of the other high skill creators.
It's supposed to be
what
a
can you throw
reskin
on to
of
make this difficult,
the-
and can you actually complete it?
Right.
So it'll be
That
fun watching
a
those
little bit.
playthroughs.
Like, oh no, that reminds
Ben,
me of Break Tech.
Paired
Break
with
Tech
that, how often are we gonna
Werewolf.
have more activities being added to the portal?
Yeah, so we
That's
want
literally
to,
what that auto rifle
want to
looks like.
regularly refresh the portal on so that there's stuff
heck
coming
is the
online
debuff combat fatigue?
on
What the
somewhat
heck is
weekly basis.
that?
We're going to kind of weekly new stuff coming online for the first few weeks, and then when events come in, they're going to have big changes.
Oh,
like
yeah,
possibly
right.
modifiers or portal wide effects. Some are going to come with activities as well, but we're also going to be every major update. We're going to have new activities that come in, and we're also going to have like shakeups of existing ops formats. And we're
Okay,
actually,
Frez, that's
we're
the
gonna
new
have a really
bean.
cool new
So when
activity
it dies,
as
that
part of
means
the
it's gonna
event at
spawn.
Asher Island.
Okay,
Not
even
right
damaging.
now,
Oh, so not
but I think
dying.
it's really
Just
fun.
when you
That's gonna
damage
be,
it, it spawns
an example
friendlies.
of
I
it.
see.
Like, hey, we're shaking things up. Here's a brand new thing, in addition to all
Gotcha.
like the classics and Destiny like Vault that we're bringing out.
Not just a new activity type that you've never
Activity
played
type,
before.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so this is all talking about like what you're going to be playing in the portal, and we're going to be moving on to power and progression. So what you're earning, which is people love loot. Nutty, thank you so much for joining us. I'd love to give you just anything else you want to say before you leave.
I definitely want to shout out the rest of the Sandbox team, not just those of us that were working on additional modifiers and bans, but like that playtesting lift. We had everybody across Sandbox disciplines in all of those playtests to try and hit as much of this as possible. And I wanted to re-emphasize how impactful some of the modifiers can be. Specifically, I'm thinking back to what we were just playing in live with attrition modifier in Prophecy Week 1, because when we moved to Prophecy Week 2, my fire team had gotten so accustomed to killing enemies and having a little health pickup on the ground that we had to play that final fight completely differently and use cover way more because we couldn't just kill some enemies and run through them to fill back up. Normally, I would think of attrition as a lot more of a challenging modifier, but it turned out that when we were toggling things off and on, it turned out to be more beneficial to us than we were anticipating.
I am still on the side of like attrition is challenging to me, and when it goes away, I'm like, oh, hey, fire team, let's go for it.
And if that makes it too hard for you to get your rewards, then just you toggle it off here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more about like what you're comfortable playing with, and also what your style is for, and your build, and what your mood is too. Like we're giving a lot of player agency to that.
Right, and speaking of player agency, so I would love to see your feedback, like
Barely,
what ones
yeah.
are you engaging with, what ones are you enjoying more, what ones feel like they are actually rewarding to do, and what ones feel like we could punch them up a little bit, because that's what we'll probably keep working on.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Minute damage
everybody
on
scream, thank you,
Song
Nutty.
of Flame.
We're gonna swap
Holy
you off
cow!
and get
Damage on.
progression,
Where's the bolt
individually.
charge, man?
So,
thanks.
Thank you so much. While we're doing this transition, Ben, I would love to ask you, what activities could players find in Pinnacle Ops?
Oh yeah. So Pinnacle Ops has at Edge of Fate launch, it is going to be filled with exotic missions. And some exotic missions from the past year and previously as well,
that took 'em
that are going to be integrated into the whole Portal experience and all the systems we're talking about, all the difficulties, all the modifiers, and intended to be, you know, like not only something that is, well, exotic missions, they're kind of hard, right? They're mechanics, they're long, and so we're matching that by being like, okay, well, you can get the exotic if you don't have it, first of all, just from playing on the Portal. It's available all the time. It's not like going through rotation like every week or something. And you can do Fireteam Finder, of course, to find people to play with. But look, we're really excited that it's like, oh, I can like play this as hard as I want or as easy as I want, whatever I want, whatever I'm feeling like right now. And we're gonna have more to Pinnacle Ops in the future with Ash and Iron that we're going to talk about today. So it's actually a good example of like, hey, we're making this new section of the game that we're going to just keep on building in and tinkering with over time.
I don't mind it.
Awesome. I sense a segue.
Not bad.
We were talking about Pinnacle Ops
into the
and
next
Pinnacle
category.
Power. Hello, Josh. Welcome to the couch.
Hello. Hi, I'm Josh Galinsky. I'm a staff systems designer here at Bungie. Been here for about 5 years. And I really work with a lot of our loot, our gear, your power and progression, as you mentioned, like, you know, what are your rewards? What's the candy you get at the end of your activities and stuff like that? So we spent a lot of time reworking a lot of our stuff in the Edge of Fate, and really 900 is what the Eternal thing is. But we made big changes to how you engage with power in Destiny. One thing you'll all notice is, I think many of our creators have already noticed in the past, that there has been a power squish. We've reset players down to 10. Like, that is not only to give everyone kind of a fair and equitable starting place, and to kind of like reset the engagement with power. Also, 20/20 power is not exactly the most friendly starting
not
point.
easy to understand if you haven't been along for the ride.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, like, this is the beginning of a new saga. It's the beginning of a new thing here. So we're starting off there. It gives like all Guardians on equal footing with each other,
love that build.
and allows us to kind of build up. You're going to have 200 points of power in the soft cap band.
Intrinsic cap. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And you're going to be able to go and do any activity you want across the game in order to get to that point. Once you get past that, then you enter the seasonal bonus power band, which is where you're going to have to start doing more of the portal activities and the Kepler like world tiers and stuff in order to get the power and progression that you want to get at that point.
Cool. So just to restate it, we're going to start at 10 when we launch. Every Guardian joining is going to be at 10. First 190 levels, so up to 200, that's going to be effectively your base power level. And then as you're going into more powerful activities, higher tiers, that's when you start going up and up.
Right, and you'll be able to get up till 450 power up until not Rise of Iron, but Ashen Iron.
He just healed from his dodge.
there's-
Does he have
Once you
worm
get
husk
to that
on?
point in the season, then you're going to be able to go even past that.
Awesome. So when we're talking about
I don't
seasonal
know.
power,
That's a great
is that
question.
replacing the
He's
artifact
got
power?
two
that we have?
dodges as well.
Exactly. Like, we did simplify power a little bit further by taking power off
melees.
of the artifact, and
He's
that
got
allowed
two
us to take
dodges.
the power we had there and put it back into the gear. So really, it streamlines it. It makes it so you're only worrying about your gear power as far as your engagement with that. So it just takes
Fighting
one
Briggs is gonna be
additional level
pain,
of complexity
man.
out of the
What
system.
is this?
Yeah, and speaking of just like that power climb, like our
Yeah,
pinnacle
this
sources
is
have been
getting
updated
really
to
bad.
actually fit and give more agency, correct?
Absolutely. So one of the things I think, if you're a longtime Destiny player, you're very used to the pinnacle grind, and you're also used to the limitations.
I
that
am
the
used to the pinnacle
puts on
grind.
you, and like some of the like intricacies that come with that. Like, there's been many seasons in the past where I really needed that drop of the boots to come from the thing, and I do my pinnacles, I didn't get my boots. Well, not only are you able to more target farm individual gear pieces now, but also the limit of the pinnacles is no longer a thing. We're going to have some challenges in the game that act as accelerators for you as a Guardian, so you can basically focus on those to get power, like more hits of powerful gear.
Fantastic.
But really, once you get past that, you can keep going.
Yeah, like everything in the portal is a source of pinnacle drops.
Exactly.
As much as you want.
As many times you complete it, with it being up to how
Sees
you
what?
perform and how challenging you make the
DLC
activities
of quality
to
in
be
life,
how
man.
far you can go.
Right. It's gonna. You still have to
So if you
achieve that
farm-
score as you go.
Oh
the
my
higher
god,
difficulties, that better it is.
yes.
And we'll still have curated experiences, correct? So if a player doesn't necessarily want to
Find
spend a
the
bunch of
fast
time like
activity
creating
and you
that
just
challenge, we
speed
have
run
those
that
options
and you
too.
get your
and,
pinnacles like left
we,
and
we
right.
do have like matchmaking.
That's
Which is
insane.
like set modifiers.
That's so
for
easy.
Every activity that has
Oh
not
my
aside from
God.
Soul. So Soul doesn't have matchmaking.
Yeah.
But for Fire Team Ops, like you can matchmake with other players. The modifiers are set, and we also have playlists. Modifiers are set, but we have more than that too. We have conquests, and those are set.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Just a fun note, we've seen a ton of feedback over the years about players want to play Strike solo, and now...
Oh, yeah. That's
you
a great
pop in.
point.
Yeah.
So we kind of going along with the idea of being player-driven. If you don't want to play a strike, like a Grandmaster Nightfall-esque strike, or even like early like difficulties with other players, you don't have to. You can just play it by yourself. You can take as long as you want within the confines of like the modifiers you've chosen to complete the activity and get the loot you have. So that falls into like what is your mood? Like what is it you're
That's
feeling
gonna
like playing
confuse
right
people
now?
if
And
you
like
just
of
see
these options,
Aramis
like what's
frozen
appealing to you?
there.
Awesome. Yeah, I
I know
think
it's a
back
revised
to you, Josh,
strike,
really
but-
quick. Just from a high level,
Little details,
we talked
man,
about how
little
Infusion is
details.
changing in the last blog, which, by the way, you should go read it. Can you give a high level for folks that didn't catch the blog? What's changing?
Actually,
At the
then
highest
again,
level, upgrade modules
I
are
contradict
no
myself.
longer a part of that infusion thing. They're still going to continue to exist in the game. They can still drop from legacy content, but you can dismantle those for, I think it's an enhancement core and like 1500 Glimmer. And so, like, those are still there. We're going to have a new unstable core currency that's going to exist, and you're going to use that in addition to enhancement cores in order to, infuse
I
your
don't
gear up for
actually
the
know
season.
what
And a bit of Glimmer too,
is
right?
in the
Yes,
DLC
okay.
apart from Capcom.
And really
It
at
seems
its
to just
core,
be a lot of mystery.
it allows us to just have more texture over things.
You know what
and
I mean?
one thing I should call out is that seasonal
Think
power
so.
does reset
like-
at
there's
the
like
end of this thing, and players will be
nothing
reset back to
shown
200
apart from
when
all the
Renegades
free
comes out.
quality of life stuff.
So
Cool. Yeah,
Which
I think
I would've
just
preferred if they'd done it in a
last,
separate stream
last note
that
on the
is
power climb.
entitled
So
Edge
during
of
our
Fate.
reveal event, you spoke about
Should have been
Crucible and
titled
how you can
something
actually
like,
power up in Crucible to kind of keep pace with your
you know,
friends.
Edge of
can you
Fate
expand on that a
quality
bit?
of life
So
changes.
there's a
Destiny
time in
quality of
Destiny's
life.
past when you could just play Crucible.
Yeah,
a lot,
I don't
and you
know.
get more
This is
power,
all,
you get
like,
great gear,
free
you can make it like
content,
fold in with
all
your
of
friends
this
to play a
stuff.
raid or the challenging content. And we've kind of lost that somewhat over the years. Like
And
it's
I feel
harder
like
to like feel like
Renegades is
Crucible is your
like the whole
identity and really
thing.
feel like the game is
I don't
rewarding you for
know.
that. So with Edge of Fate launch and the core game,
That
and the
little
Crucible
engram on
ops
the
that
bo-
we're at, which is a bunch of
Oh,
playlists
okay, that's
inside of it,
her
you're
tiered
going to be
loop right
able
there.
to like start from that
Why is
power
the
10
engrams changed?
and just play Crucible, and you'll get power drops.
Yep.
You'll
Yeah, that's what I'm
go
saying,
up
Aramis
and
is
you'll eventually get higher tier, be able to get like really great sets of gear that will then be as good as like anything else that you can find in the game. And you can just play Crucible all the way to the power cap if you want to. We are going to ask you to perform as you go to get more consistent rewards, but it's totally possible.
Yeah, and Josh, you mentioned before too of like trials and competitive Crucible are going to be ways to accelerate. Right?
Absolutely. If you're putting yourself in the pools with the like higher skill players and challenging yourself, that's how you're going to get your faster rewards. And not to mention the
so
Trials
play
armor
comp.
sets and stuff, like they're really cool
Great,
this time.
man.
Yeah, we have a unique armor set for Crucible, for Trials. We have weapons, a bunch of cool rewards coming up, and we'll have a preview of that. One of our characters actually has Trials gear if you didn't notice.
I
but
have not noticed.
now we have a good moment to look at our seasonal hub. Alan, I'm going to ask you to actually walk us through this.
Yeah, sure. If you notice the seasonal hub up there at the top of the portal screen, if you click into that, you come to the hub, which you're going to have a bunch of daily challenges and weekly challenges, and those are going to give you XP. They're going to give you Bright Dust. They're going to give you extra
is
drops
stuff to create
in
the
on a
shows
portal
already.
activity.
What?
We've
But
already
it's going to
seen
give you
this.
What the
progress
heck
towards
is
the
this
weekly
thing?
reward track there.
This
The
is
weekly
the-
reward
this is
track
the
has
season
lots
pass.
of currencies and powerful drops
What?
on there, but it also has, if you
It's
tap to the
not
next
like
one, it's going to
the-
have some Vanguard Armory and Arsenal tokens, which give
joking.
you
No
bonus drops
way.
from Zavala from the list of weapons or armor you can get from these activities
No
that are
way.
going to be higher tier,
This
and they're
is
going
the
to be a
season
higher power than
pass.
you can get from even getting the best grade in there. So you'll want to be doing these, and these refresh every week and get 2 pieces of armor and 2 weapons every single week.
Yeah, and this track is free, correct?
Yeah,
This is all game.
It's all free. Everything in the portal is free. So if you scroll down from
This
here,
stuff
you're going to run into the
is your
conquest
weekly
page.
rank.
Now there's 2 on expert, 2 on master, and 2 on
So-
Week
grandmaster.
that shit
And these are
resets.
effectively your grandmaster replacements in the portal.
No
These are
way.
going to be
So that
fixed
means
power,
when you-
fixed
That's pretty cool, I like
modifiers,
that.
no fire team power. And you get really good
So
rewards
you're not
for completing
staying
it. You'll
season
get,
rank 100
4
then,
higher tier
ever.
engrams for
No,
completing
no,
each
there's-
one.
There's
that
a
are powerful.
reward
Yeah,
pass,
those are
which
higher
is
power,
your
but you'll only be able to get it
season
one time.
rank, and then
But
there's
these
the
are
weekly
really
pass.
about your journey
for
through
watching.
the season.
okay.
What?
As you level up, you can take on the first expert one, and then the next expert one, and then the master,
Hello,
and
friend,
then
I'm
master
back.
2,
Nice to see
and then
you,
finally
Orion.
the 2 grandmasters. And with Ash and Iron, we're going to be bringing more grandmaster and ultimate conquest, which will allow you to complete the conqueror title.
Actually,
seal.
really quick gameplay team, if you could go back to the modifiers
I
that you were just
don't
typing
care about
over.
the Conqueror
This was
title.
a really good example of a quality of life feature that came about. We saw a ton of feedback around modifiers like, I'm squinting at these icons, I don't really know what they mean. And now we have them bucketed based on the portal options, so you can more easily identify these things and understand.
And shout out to the UI UX team for like making a really much cleaner look for activity launch than having this cool bucket to look at them. Like, I think it's really good. Really good.
Cool. And then there was one more section on the seasonal hub, one more tab down low for the Conqueror Seal.
Yep. So the Conqueror Seal is down here. You're going to be completing the conquest during the season to earn and gild your Conqueror Seal. And since this is still the Conqueror Seal, it's going to maintain its old gilding. So this is going to be continual.
Awesome.
Yeah.
14 seasons in
Who
Conqueror.
is
Now
that?
we're going to keep on going, baby.
Oh my God.
Awesome. So I'm going to say we still have a couple topics to cover. Fireteam, let's go ahead, launch into an activity in Fireteam Ops. Throw on a couple modifiers that you want to go for. Mix and match. I'd love for players to see as you go through how the score is changing, how the rewards can scale, all that kind of stuff. Just have a fun time.
Nice, man.
For the folks on the couch, we already went through the seasonal hub, the rewards. We are also having a moment in time where Guardian ranks are resetting.
Yes.
Yeah, if I could get a quick overview. one of you, I believe, Alan.
Yeah,
Yeah, Alan.
yeah. So we took a look. So Guardian ranks when we launched them, the first few ranks were about learning the game,
Guardian ranks are shit.
and then the upper ones were about your seasonal journey and dealing with all the different kinds of things a player might do in Destiny. So we've stripped a bunch of those away and rebuilt objectives
Bro, it's
to
going
be
for a
focused
strand
completely on the
build right
portal.
here.
So
my
it's
God.
going to be playing through the various activities, using modifiers, playing all the different conquests, gaining power, gaining all the different kinds of rewards. It's going to be really showing like where you're at in that seasonal journey but purely for the portal. It's not going to reflect any dungeons. You're not going to have to solo any dungeons. You're not going to have to get commendations. Let's see what else. What else don't you have to do?
No more expansion gates.
No more expansion gates. Any of those kinds of things.
They made Guardian ranks that easy.
Every player will be able to get up to Guardian rank 11 with Ashen Iron.
Yeah, in our original goals when we were talking about Guardian ranks, it was kind of an on-ramp for players new or even old. What do I want to do in Destiny right now? Now we have a lot of stuff in the portal that dovetails into that. Solo dungeons, they still have unique rewards.
Oh, yeah.
They're no longer required for 11 in Guardian rank, but you can still get ghosts, sparrows, emblems, that
We're not taking anything away from the dungeons. We're taking away things from the Guardian ranks and adding different kinds of things back in. And since we're doing that, the first 5 ranks will still be sort of an on-ramp into the game. So we're going to drop everybody back down to Guardian rank 2 with Edge of Fate.
What?
And let them go from there. There'll be lots of cool things to do and earn.
Sorry,
and play
Guardian
for the
rank
first
2.
few ranks.
Oh my
and then
God,
starting
that's
with
fun.
Ashen Iron, and every season from then on, we'll reset you back to 6, just like we've been doing.
Oh my
Yeah, it's just another portion of
Guardian rank 2.
what Robbie was talking about with aspirations. Where it's
Jesus
like, yeah, I have my
Christ.
awesome armor from
Oh
the
my
higher tiers.
God.
I have a new Guardian rank above my head. I've gone through the raid. I have this cool tier 5 weapon.
Everybody's
et cetera,
gonna
et cetera.
get
So
back
there's
to
a ton
that.
to hunt, a ton to chase, and a lot of
Wow.
things to do. And I think at this point it's kind of the easiest to get into Destiny and just know what to play. So
Yeah, I
That's
totally,
very
I
bizarre.
absolutely believe that. And the exciting part is that everyone's journey through Guardian ranks is going to be kind of different because, a Guardian rank that tells you to accomplish this kind of power or complete this activity on this difficulty, how you did it will probably be pretty unique to you compared to other players because you chose different modifiers, there's different sets available for the given day or week, and maybe you did it solo, like we're talking about, like, oh yeah, you soloed the master difficulty, like one of the requirements in
How you
Guardian
doing the
ranks, maybe you
Ryan
soloed
anyway?
on one of the conquests, and that's your story, and that's how you got it, but it's appropriate that there are a bunch of options for players to choose
can't lie, let's
that
all
match
mark
what
Guardian ranks a bit
their
too
own
much.
experiences, what they want it to be.
awesome. Well, thank you all so much
Wait a
for
minute.
joining us today. That actually brings us
What
to
the heck
end
is happening?
of
How
our
is he
power
getting
progression.
strand grapple
I
when he's
believe,
on
Josh,
solar?
You actually had
What?
a couple more things you wanted to
That's-
say before we left.
No.
Yeah, really, like, there's 2 things I want to say. One is that,
That Warlock
fire
had
team power is
grapple
definitely still a
with
thing that's
solar
in this game.
subclass on.
We
You
really
seeing
want to
this?
encourage you to play with your friends.
Oh, yeah,
and
some
when
How's
you
that
do
even-
play with your friends, if you're higher power level than them, that's
a
another thing
modifier.
that can act as a nice accelerator
Oh.
for them and really, like, increase the
Everyone
bonds of
that's
friendship.
Okay,
That's
I like that.
a core part of the DNA of Destiny is being able to play with fellow
Makes
guardians.
it
Yes.
fun.
So as an example, if you're a tier 4
I like
and I'm
that.
only tier 2, I join
'Cause then
you,
I
we do a
can-
tier 4
if
activity.
grapple has
I
a
still get tier 2
lower
gear, but it's
grenade charge
accelerated-
time, I could just
accelerated
use
me
No, you
that.
have
to tier 3
infinite
gear.
You're going to hit your
grapples
score
when
a
you
lot
touch the
easier,
ground,
which is going to
but
help you get
it
those
fucks
bonus
your modifier.
rewards.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got it.
Ah,
And
I
then, your
see.
second
But
one?
it's
And yeah,
fun
finally,
factor.
like, we made a lot of changes to
Yeah.
the game in the Edge of Fate. Like, we're definitely going to be listening to you Guardians. We're going to be listening to
Alright,
the
mate.
data.
Cut-
We're going to be listening to a
cut
lot
slack
of stuff.
that.
This is just the beginning of a new saga. So we've got a lot to do in the future, and I'm really excited about what's coming our way.
Yeah. Awesome.
Edge and Fate.
Great. So, I
Cat,
have a few bookkeeping
there's been a lot of
topics
quality of
to
life
hit
changes.
before we go about the live game. So, we've been talking about the Edge of Fate.
Just
right
a
now, we
lot.
have Rite of the Nine going on with our dungeons.
You know?
And let's see
not
here.
too shabby, though.
Today, wow, 54 minutes ago, we had a new engram go live, the non-area engram. We introduced this in a previous TWID, but basically it's a new engram. You can earn a bunch of Rite of the Nine currency. Rite of the Nine currency, sorry. And then purchase this engram for unique cosmetics that have been introduced over the past few years in Destiny. So if there are things like the skimmer that is Iron Banner theme, kind of, like the wolf theme, that's actually in there, and you have a chance to get that. There are some Crimson Doubles emotes and finishers and other cosmetics, so
need to
definitely
annotate
dive in and
something
check
quick.
that out. Additionally, we had mentioned Lootapalooza. So a couple weeks just before launch, we're going to start showering players with loot. Starting today, we have double Crucible loot, which also applies to Trials of Osiris. So if you're hunting for adepts, if you're hunting for any gear in Crucible, now is a great time to go. And we also have, for the weekend, a lot of players have been asking what maps are going to be featured.
My God,
you got
man,
Dissonance,
so excited
you
for an
got
Engram.
Cirrus Plaza, and then you have the last one, which is Eventide Labs. Yeah, we went through, we had a great conversation about what if we had some type maps
Double
on
GM
a
loot
rotation
was
for
this
these
week.
last couple weeks.
Well, the one
and for the final
that
week
just
of the season, we're
passed.
going to have Burnout, Endless Veil, and community
got myself
favorite
a plug
Javelin
one
4.
roll
So
today
Trials
before
players
it
rejoice.
ended.
Players that may not have ever played Trials, get in, get your 4th Streak, get some adepts, try it out, and get some gear to loot up for the Edge of Fate. And the final note, we are going to have all dungeons in the Rite of the Nine experience next week. Higher reward rates, higher currency rates, helping you get more of those drops, go into higher difficulties for your adepts, and potentially even get the hollow foil versions with additional perks.
Yeah.
So, awesome. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you all on the couch for joining us.
Thank you, Dylan.
Thank
Oh,
you,
wait, that's
crew.
the end
of the
Thank
stream.
you, gameplay. Thank you, everybody
That's the
behind
end of the stream.
scenes. And players, everybody out there watching, thank you. We have 14 days until the Edge of Fate. 14 days until a new saga.
We get another.
It has
So
been
remember,
a wild ride
2
over the
twids
last
left
10
until the
plus years of
expansion.
Destiny, and
That's
now
it.
we're putting our toe in for
Otherwise,
the next
in between
however many
the
years we
weeks
keep
before
going,
the
you know?
expansion
Here
is
we
going to
go.
be like,
Yeah. So thank
like
you so much.
very like
Much
small,
love.
big
We're going to be
announcements
doing a
that they
raid
do.
over to our good friend Malachi. So if you want to stick around, talk about the stream, Malachi, we're handing it off to you. Thank you everybody for joining, and we'll see you next time.
Malachi, who is this? What are they? What are they doing?
My God. I mean, it was alright.
It was alright. That's what I was gonna say too.
There's not much, you know, not much hype.
Yeah.
Like final shape, obviously. I don't think anything will replicate that, but.
Right. I mean, this is like they said, this is the start of a brand new saga, and now with the people who like wanted to be done with the game are done now. They don't have to come back unless something crazy like Wrath comes back, then they might, but who knows? But other than that,
I just say.
not really.
Yeah, look at Warframe. They finished their first saga. Started off with Whispers of the Wall, and then they had 1999, and they were like.
Yeah. Said a guy was.
You know what?
A guy was. What were they? They said some guy was handing it off the stream to somebody to talk about stuff. What is that? Who was?
No,
what is that all
I
about?
don't think so, but I'm definitely gonna have to watch the Vidoc again because.
That's the guy, Malachi.
I'm definitely gonna
Wait, I
watch
think
the
I know that
Vidoc because that was. What's the word?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing too. There's gonna be a twid as well on Thursday. We got like 2 more twids.
I did like the raid. A little preview, but.
Yeah. Let me see who this guy is. Oh, I know this guy. This guy's.
Sup, cat?
Edging.
Ready to.
Hey, what's up, cat?
Ready to do Nightfall?
I'm edging so hard.
I'm doing the final quest for Rite of the Nine so I can get my Eternal Seal
Oh my gosh, I'm
done.
so overwhelmed right now.
Yep.
Bungie. Dude, mods, thanks for shouting out Bungie for the raid. I don't even know how many came through. Bungie, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much, team. That was an amazing, amazing reveal for Edge of Fate. I am so excited. And
DMG just posted, we'll have an exact answer for you, y'all ASAP. Build crafting is a major focus in the Edge of Fate. Expect all loadout slots open early.
Used to sit on my neighbor's living room floor and play Halo 1. Would be losing.
Mr. Rothroff has made a good point about that.
Gamers, thank you for the follow. If you don't know who I am, my name is Malachi.
Hate that guy.
I am a Destiny vet, been playing for 11 years in Maine. I've got such a heart for people, and I love
nice,
it.
man. Let's do some Nightfalls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, let's go.
So excited.
Same, man.
I need all the exotics. Literally.
Yeah, it's cat. They
All of
do
them.
drop exotics in the Nightfall.
Oh. Damn, so my pool's gonna get bloated.
I don't know, cause I have.
We'll see.
I have all the exotics, so I'm surprised. I thought I was gonna get engrams, but
What's the Nightfall? Or is it choosable?
I can choose it.
Don't know. Oh.
Weapon is Lotus Eater.
We can do.
We know the weapon, bro.
We can do Inside Terminus.
Oh.
Whatever's easiest.
Yeah, it's like you can do it.
Oh yeah, Vesper's host is farmable this week. Gonna get that fucking grenade launcher.
Let's go. Yes.
Oh, fucking hell.
I can't be asked getting that.
Oh my god.
You need the special weapon one, right, Kat?
Yeah, I need basically
Velocity baton.
Yep, with those orbs. Oh.
You need everything in that dungeon. Doesn't it only have 2 good drops?
Auto rifle's okay. Thingamabobber's okay. I don't know what the other weapons are, so when I say everything, I meant the only things I knew about.
I think that's literally.
Yeah,
Area of denial. That's it.
Area denial, you get the
Being
clear,
enemy
you get the
farming
chill inhibitor, you don't have a fusion. You could get the fusion with Withering Gaze. That could be okay for you, Kitty, because you don't have a fusion you were talking about.
Oh
yeah. I don't know.
Kitty, they leaked it. Kitty, they leaked a new. They leaked a new cat ghost shell, so you should be able to get your kitty.
Dude, they're
claws
bringing
on
back the
that.
Doki Doki armor set. I'm so hype. It's gonna be an archive. Oh my god.
I thought it was.
It's making me horny thinking about it.
It was already there.
You have to grab anything before doing Nightfalls now?
They
or
released
different
it
research
last
history in
season, and it was in seasonal, and then it's not in seasonal anymore because it was last season. But it'll
Oh,
go
it's
into the
Neomon
archive.
Strike
For
on
the
default.
sake of us
Garf.
doing this Nightfall quick, I'm gonna be a shit, ugly Titan.
I'm on my warlock.
I'm
because I
sorry.
have to be on my
Hate to
warlock.
break it to you, Mystic, but
Yeah.
all your characters are shit ugly.
Yeah, I know. But my Titan's the ugliest.
Oh
Please
my
never
God.
send me a Steam invite ever
I
again.
sent you a game invite. What?
Stop.
Sorry.
Oh my
Don't do that.
I apologize.
Play Hunter. I don't give no fuck. Hunter shit. I'll play Hunter. What's the champs?
It'll be Unstop and Barrier.
All right.
Tanisha's Mastery.
True that.
Alrighty, he's done. I can.
What's the boss on this one?
The Scion.
Wait, what? What? Whoa. What fucking Nightfall even is this?
It's Nemo on default, but he's picking the
Cat, you're
Nessus.
so dumb. Okay. Nessus. Scion. I know that one. I know that one.
Oh, is it
Wait.
mostly the standard?
What should I put for heavy? Eager Edge? Probably, right?
I'm just gonna use Queenbreaker.
Kappa. I know. Just kidding.
Meow meow meow. Oh, let's go. It's Arc Surge.
Oh, shot. It's Arc Surge.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, Cat, there's a faster way we can farm Vesper's host for the grenade launcher. So, I don't know if you know this, but for first encounter, you can
There's the oob.
use
I was doing that with
Titan
Carter.
Crash,
Oh,
against
what?
the walls and farm the chest. And just speed
Yeah,
run
you can
the
do that with
encounter.
Hunter.
Yo, wait. There's
Oh.
a pink shader in the fucking Bright Dust store.
Shut up, pig. It's not Spark of Joy.
Oh, they got that fucking amazing shader.
Maud Sarais. Horrible. What is this Omnicalculus ornament? Wait, it's actually not bad for Omnicalculus.
Okay. Alright. Whenever you're ready, join up.
I'm ready. Probably.
Let's fucking go.
Uh.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm being chillin'. What was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at the store. Yeah, Doki Doki ain't in the store, bro. You're trolling me.
Carter's gonna want to farm prophecy.
Carter's gonna want to farm for this gun. I hear the shitty sunshot ornaments in this shop.
Guardian, we've received limited intel regarding the Vex Information Depot. I want you to get in there and figure out what they know.
Greetings, Captain. Commander Zavala has requested that I run tactical on this mission.
Oh wait.
Please
I'm a
allow me
pig.
to help you with your invasion of the Insight Terminus.
Oh, hello, Failsafe.
I haven't done this in so long.
Tell us about this terminus.
I have not detected significant Vex activity in that area since short
Oh, I'm gonna turn my music up. Failsafe's too loud.
Well, that's good news. Maybe we won't run into much resistance.
Yeah, but since the death
Okay,
kind of
well,
follows you around,
champion just
I wouldn't count on that.
Positive as ever, I see. Guardian down.
Hey? No lunge? Oh, fuck. Wait.
Who's even shooting me? Oh, there we go. Yippee.
Sire was wearing commander regalia.
Friendly Ghost, the Vex believe that commander is Kargan, an elite Red Legion scion. And a particularly murderous one at that.
We always get the fun ones.
They say like attracts like, you know.
Guardian, I'm making the elimination of Kargan your priority on this operation. His crew has been active all over the system. From our intel, he's mostly targeting Vex installations. However, removing him can only strengthen our position. put him down.
I have good news and bad news.
Give us the good news first.
According to the Vex, Kargan has almost complete control over the local Vexgate network. I predict several detachments of Cabal over the next few minutes.
No, I said give us the good news first.
I did.
Dude, did you see in the live stream when they picked up a Prime Engram, it auto decrypted?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good change. Trying to think what else was good.
So you're only going to rule for exotics now?
Yeah. Where the fuck are the enemies at, bro?
There's got to be a way to get through here. Failsafe. Any
Oh yeah, and GMs aren't gonna be time restricted, so you can solo them hella easy.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I have my barrier.
I've unlocked Arc.
That's Scar.
Hell yeah, cat.
And Solar. But not Void. Apparently I completed a seasonal challenge instead of unlocking Void.
There's a barrier.
Where's the barrier?
There.
I'm getting sniped from behind.
All right, we need one more. Keep an eye out for another Cabal.
Where's the
drop
ba-
from Centurion.
Am I delusional?
There's one more.
Oh, so we're on the other side of the...
The fuck is that button? Oh, there it is. Oh, oh fuck. It's a champ. I was not ready for that, can't lie.
Another champ.
How many champs are there?
Too many. Let's go, cat.
There's another champ. I didn't freeze, I just shot him like 8 times.
Oh, there we go. Alright, here's the Vex.
Oh, I sure love the Vex Mythoclast.
What do you want on the weapon? You want destabilizing and what else?
You can get Destab Repulsor Brace or Destab Recon. Yeah.
Mine is both. I got lucky.
Shut the fuck up, cat. Why are you doing this?
You can get both for on one weapon.
I know. That's what Cat just said.
Yeah.
I need exotics.
K-pop makes me so horny.
Oh, shit.
Okay, can we go to Korea? I need to do more light damage so I can get my Transcendence back. We're in the boss arena already. Joining allies. Thanks, Cat.
You're welcome.
You make me feel special.
Black screens are fun screens.
Did you actually just get joining? Are you a noob? Take left plate,
Yeah.
piggy.
You don't charge up. It's one plate and then all 3 plates.
What? Oh.
It's CPS first.
One down, 2 to go.
Oh, barrier gone? Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, what a hard boss.
Oh, nigga. They're teleporting.
That's a nuke.
What the fuck is happening? Diva. Nerf this.
Peter.
Yes, Kat. Come to this one instead of the one that we need to complete.
It's already done.
What? When did you do that?
Earlier.
I didn't see you
Takes
go
2
over there,
seconds.
bro. No, it doesn't. It takes 20 minutes.
Indicates several Cabal transports are inbound to your position.
What the fuck?
You asked for it.
Whatever. Save me, Kat.
Yeah, I'm gonna just play my life for a second.
Why is kind of reach, by the way?
Yeah, just what I went in with.
Location secured, Commander Zavas.
Good work, Guardian. What intel?
There's an almost unreadable data artifact here labeled Oxa.
This is a decent roll.
It's heavily corrupted, but I'm able to make out MSund12 from the access log. What is Oxa and who
But actually, this is a pretty good roll. I don't mind this one.
Promethean Spurs.
Oh my god, I got shoot till one for all, man, with beacon rounds. Let's fucking go.
Huge.
I feel like Shootulu on a rocket sider might just be the worst perk ever. It actually might be the worst thing ever.
Yeah, 100%. It's like a really odd perk to get.
I do not remember adding this song to this playlist. Does this song get good?
Guardian.
It's
We've
okay.
received limited intel regarding a Vex information depot. I want you to get in there
This
and
song's
find out
fire.
what they know.
Samuraius, you fuck with K-pop?
What's that?
The best thing of all time.
It's peak. You should listen to
don't-
it. You want me to send you a playlist? You got Spotify?
Do you have a YouTube playlist that you could just share a link to me?
I do not have a YouTube playlist.
Wait, do you not have Spotify?
That's alright. I don't use it anymore.
What?
I've been a Spotify glazer since like 2015.
You can still share me the Spotify playlist. Doesn't matter. I still have the app on my phone.
Make an account, bro. Shit's the bomb.
I have an account for Spotify.
I think I still have a student account. Which is kind of funny.
For the
My-
college or?
Yeah.
My sister.
I dropped out.
My sister bought premium, like the Churro pack.
Oh.
So.
Oh, the 2-for-1?
Yeah, that one. I've been like glazing Spotify ever since I got that shit.
Dude. I don't know, dude.
No, cause there's that feature on phone where it like shuffles your playlist. Like.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it's like.
The Smart Shuffle?
No, but no, without premium, it like you can't choose your song.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never listened to Spotify without premium, like ever.
Oh, okay. Well, if you
I
don't have,
I know what he's talking about.
Premium,
I have.
and you just have the free version on the phone, you can't choose your song, and it adds random songs to your playlist.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, I know, I understand because there's a setting. I think that's like an option you can choose. It's called Smart Shuffle. So it's just like that by default. That's kind of trash.
Yeah.
Very.
That actually sucks. Because I spend time making my playlists. I have like multiple playlists that are like over 5 hours long.
I have playlists for like each year. Because like some songs get old.
I forgot what it was, dude. Hold on, I want to pull it up. I think I have it screenshotted. My Spotify time. You guys can kill all these ads by yourself. Let me try and find it. Should be. Oh wow, it should be way back here.
Guardian, I'm making the elimination of Kargan your
Oh
priority in
man.
this operation.
No, this way. When did this year start? Don't answer that. I'm trying to like. I'm just trying to remember like where I was
This is why I have a playlist for each year.
in December. Well, no. I'm trying to find my Spotify Wrapped.
Oh,
Is it
don't you
this?
have to do that on your phone
Wait.
now?
Well, I just wanted to find the Spotify Wrapped, like the details of last year. Wait, this was when that was this, and that's when
Holy fuck, what happened to my barrier?
32-mile drive with a top speed of 125. I'm a pro. Wait, it should be down then.
I'll just spawn the next wave of events. Watch out, Cat.
Yeah. I might give. Oh, I found it. Total minutes listened. 290,000 minutes.
What the fuck?
I don't even know what that is in like English numbers. What? In days or whatever. Oh fuck. I fucked up. I fucked up.
I'm fucking up as well. I just killed myself. I just killed
God,
myself.
save me!
Oh man.
Alright, no, I'm safe.
Wait, 200. I'll just 207,000 minutes.
I'll do the math right now. No. 295. Hold on. 295,000 divided by.
That's
60?
Fucking hell.
Divided by 24. 204 days.
Yeah.
We're gonna wipe, bro.
Nah, we ain't wiping. That's just a couple of days, you know. It's not that many.
Yeah, 204 out of 365. You're right.
Yeah, it's not that many if you think about it.
That's definitely not every minute of every day.
Well, it's not every day because there's 365 days in a year.
I'm pretty sure that's like every day that you're awake.
Actually, yeah.
How many?
You're right.
Because I actually don't know.
I don't have any anti-barrier, Cat.
Rowdy ran out of his pistol. What the fuck was that? That's my bad, team.
I have my pistol back.
Where's the champion?
Over in middle. Oh my god.
Oh fuck! I'm like a one shot right now. Oh, here he is. What the fuck? He's dead?
Oh, he's over here.
I think. I don't know. Diva.
No, it's this. Oh, another champion.
Alright, this is another one. Oh yeah, dude. Dude. Rocket Pulse is gonna go crazy.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. That's gonna be a day one weapon.
Very. Day one weapon, 100%.
Getting fucking touched right now. Oh my god.
I feel like the day one loadout is probably gonna be like.
Rocket Pulse and probably Queen Breaker. Alright, guys, Queen of. Oh.
And like, dude, I'm so zoned out.
Look, guys. Lightning strike hit the target.
I feel like
Queen's break.
I feel like I can't even remember. Oh, the shotgun hand cannon.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
It might be hidden OP. Low key. That and the pulse.
I guess it depends on the tick
think.
rate, really.
Depends on how many meows you can get out in 1 second. Okay, using up all of our res tokens.
I count on 16 rest tokens. Oh fuck! Why is he not speaking? Meow Meow's been.
Now. He flipped a coin. He's a gambit lover.
This guy's.
What?
He's got music on in the background. He's bringing the bass. So cold. That was
Wants to shake hands with Mystic Pig.
I find that quite offensive because I'm British. He doesn't want to shake hands with a fellow American.
Did you just call yourself a fellow American after saying that you were British?
No. Oh no, man. I might just have to identify as an American.
You're confusing me. Please don't.
Why?
Actually, you can. I'll buy you a gun.
Oh, let's go.
There's Kargan.
Can you stop doing that, cat? You're freaking me out.
Yeah. Oh damn, no heavy drops.
Let's see. What do you mean no heavy drops? That running through that tunnel with all the fucking the fucking goblins got me full ammo.
What about Kargan, man? He's not generating ammo for us.
Lightning strike.
Oh wait!
Hit the
Wait, that's so
target.
Lightning strike's activated, guys.
Oh yeah, dude, we can win now.
That should slow him down.
Lightning strike's here. Oh my god, I'm getting absolutely touched by a dog. Oh. Lightning strike's hitting the target. It's everywhere. Wait, what the fuck? There's a fucking Taliban member over it.
Taliban members. Straight facts.
Isn't that what lightning strike hit the target is? It's just like the Zeus version of Taliban.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm just so bored right now. I'm not bored. I don't even know why I am. I'm just a...
I'm pretty sure he realizes we're
Fucking
not going to get away with stealing the data while we're here.
Boom! Alright guys, get behind the barrier, we can hit the target.
Lightning strike! Hit the
Oh
target!
my god, he's dead!
Well, if this ain't the shittiest roll I've ever seen. Wow.
Oh, let's go, we're
Oh yeah, Agroceptor Catalyst.
Agroceptor Catalyst? That's meta, bro.
What is Oxa and who was M-Sun 12?
And guys, remember to commendate me, I need it for next season.
Yeah, shut your bitch ass up. Sound like Neon over here. Give me the combinations.
Blue one, guys, I need the blue ones.
Ugh.
Thank you, thank you. I didn't expect this year.
Okay.
I hate Cat.
Hey, Cat, when are you gonna start speaking again?
Cat, when are you gonna start masturbating?
Probably
That little
after we get a couple
meowissy.
Cat, can you get on your...
Holy dick, what the fuck just happened to my
Can
sparrow?
you get on your knees and give us a speech?
He already did that.
No,
I had the video on my hard drive.
Yeah, I was first Turk to come play Elite, which now, in retrospect, Jesus Christ, that was dumb.
That was really tall
was
ass
funny.
for such a stupid thing. Holy
It
shit.
was dumb.
Oh, that's who became the leader of the Taliban forces.
Dude, I feel like I'm in Iraq right now.
My God.
Ow, ow.
That was fire. Wait, guys! Lightning strike hit the target, come on! Alright, push forward, push forward.
But they were 100% nerfing Arc in the next expansion, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a solar season.
Good for Will.
Yeah. Well, everyone's saying to make a Starfire build.
Oh. Yeah, I should probably get that going.
Yeah, because Starfire's like
What?
getting the buff again.
Oh.
But you can also get...
Do I have a Starfire?
It's like...
Exotics, armor...
You know, the ability duration is...
Yeah, I do have
buffed
Starfire.
To... I think it's 5% regen.
I need to get a good Wings of Sacred Dawn and a Starfire from this.
But you could...
Wings of Sacred Dawn. You're delusional.
You could get...
What are you gonna do? Float?
Left.
Cat, just do dual Destiny for the Starfire.
I guess. I thought Wings of Sacred Dawn was getting changed, so every solar kill you get gives you restoration.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it
That
is.
sounds broken.
He's, Cat's right.
Isn't
on
that...
that.
Wait, isn't there just a, like, a set, though, that when you get a
Wait.
kill, you get healed? Like an armor set?
Something already does that. Wait, what already does that? Like, just gives you perma resto.
It's an armor
Fucking,
set.
Armor set?
No. It's, the stupid gloves. The Warlock gloves. They give you cure.
Sunbracers, right?
Those give you cure, right?
Wait, no, not Sunbracers. No, Karnstein. Karnstein gives you cure, because Karnstein with melee kills restore health for a short duration.
Yeah, I only know about Red Death Reborn, bro. The best weapon in the game.
Sacred Dawn changes basically every single time you get a kill.
How do I die to that?
HP. I don't actually know.
That was Void. How did I die to that? I have Void and Concussive on.
Maybe you got freaking terrained and then one shot.
I probably
Game's
was
fun.
tanking all the bullets.
How are they getting on here, man? Voltar should be doing something.
Guardian, I'm making the elimination of Kargan your priority of this operation.
Going through the butthole.
Yeah, so it seems that from the dev stream preview of the portal, you literally cannot get tier 4s from anything.
Yeah, but the way it seems like they're laying things out is they're gonna slowly release everything.
Yeah.
So, fucking, like, Max Light won't even be achievable until the 9th of September, by the way.
Yeah. It's okay, I suppose.
Speedrunners to max lights time, just a couple months.
I guess.
People do that, don't they?
Well, I mean,
No.
you don't need to. No, that.
That might just be the least watched speedrun category ever, if people do
It was
that.
that misleading guy, you know, the one who abused his girlfriend or something?
That's fire, and I fuck with it.
I think to do it, Cat, you'd have to buy season ranks as well, so no one cared.
What do you guys think of the weekly battle pass?
AIDS.
I think it's good.
I think it's fucking stupid. I think it's stupid.
I think it's dumb too. There's just
And
no.
they still haven't showed what is on any page beyond the second page of that, by the way.
Yeah, literally. That pass system's just like the one from Heavy Metal. That's all it is.
Yeah, but it's different
literally.
to the actual season pass. It's just extra shit.
Well, yeah, of course that's what it is.
Emphasis on shit.
It's Bungie. Of course it's gonna be shit.
By September, it's time to enjoy the Borderlands 4.
Nobody's playing that, bro. Everybody's hopping on Mists of Pandaria. Actually, by September... I'm trying to remember what's happening in September. Is that... That might be the new retail DLC, actually.
I think
Ash and Iron DLC comes out, or the Ash.
Yeah,
and
I think
Iron
September is the retail update for WoW, because MoP is coming like right. I think MoP is literally coming a week after the raid.
I'll see you harder in 2 years.
Maybe it's classic.
Oh yeah.
Me and Carter didn't really play it that much. Turk is
That's the one
classic
Turk
Glazer.
goes. Oh shit! I'm about to die.
Yeah.
Oh.
They keep shooting those spike bombs. Also
Do you
running
remember
low
that
on
one GM
special.
that insta-killed you if you got hit by one of the Cabal's grenades? 'Cause it was solar and bonus explosion damage. I think it was the first release of that Kaido strike.
The Kaido strike might have been.
Kaido. Yeah.
I remember doing the I remember doing the strike where you take that big ass elevator to go to the boss and
Oh.
he would like beat your ass.
The Red Wall one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember that's where I got my first palindrome.
Arms dealer.
Your
rework.
You guys excited that
The
they're
rework
bringing
I'm doing.
rework
Rework
new
that.
seasonal activities back?
No.
What?
Like, you know,
The
they're bringing back old shit.
Oh yeah, they're bringing back old shit. The new seasonal activity. What did they say it was? It was like Vex Incursion and something else, like fucking Hellspawn.
You know,
it's gonna be
all the
shit.
feedback that their seasonal activities have just been copy and pastes from each other. Like, yes, let's just bring it back the way it was. No one will have issues with that no more.
They did mention that they're adding a new activity unlike anything we've seen, and my first thought was Gambit V2.
Yeah. If there is pickup triangle modes, depot modes, it's Gambit. Doesn't matter how different it is.
Didn't they say, they said something like, they're making the raid again? Like, instead of making a new one, they just added more encounters?
Okay, they said that they're either gonna add more encounters, or they're gonna give it the, Right of the Nine treatment, which is much more plausible, because Bungie's a bunch of lazy bitches. So in Renegades, it's most likely gonna be Right of the Nine for the raid, where there's additional mechanics.
Which is most likely going to be shoot this before that.
Hopefully they give it a little bit more.
I mean, just think about Pantheon
work.
mechanic changes.
True. Wait, you're
Most
so
of them
right.
was just shoot this before that. Or depot it in order.
Yes.
Or the worst thing, everyone has to do something.
Yeah, bro. Watch out for the puddle.
Hey. That puddle was not in the same place as it was in Destiny 1.
Sure. What's it called? I don't know.
One down, 2 to go.
I was saying 1 down, 2 to go. Sorry, man, dialogue's not
It's
working.
about because shoot the boss, Brody.
Oh, I'm in middle. I'm a pig and I can't be asked moving.
Watch out, bro. Diva's here.
Oh, this.
There is. Mystic, where's that femboy voice you were promising?
No, I'm not doing that.
What? Nigga. What am I? A what?
Oh, I got bored one
Man, I'm
day.
just gonna
I got bored
pre-plant.
one day and I was catching Discord pedophiles. And
That's kind of fun to do.
yeah.
Except I would get them to send me free Discord Nitro.
Yeah.
Is that how you funded yourself for so long?
I mean, yeah, I've been subscribed to Nitro for 5 years. I hope you don't expect me to have paid for all of that.
What's this all white shader look like?
Chat on why.
Look like from from getting the
I got an
Eternal
exotic
skill.
engram.
Oh, yeah, same.
Astro
Only one? I've gotten like 12
Oh,
exotics.
that's what that looks like.
Oh, let's go!
Alright.
Let's go, Loris here with strategist adrenaline junkie.
I got merciless cattle.
You sound like a little girl, Mystic. Shut your mouth.
But I'm able to make out M Sun
That was opening it.
12 from the access log. What
Oh.
is and who was M Sun 12?
I'm here for exotic armor, not God's rolls.
I have 95 strange coins. I had like 2 at the start.
Yeah, this is really good for farming strange coins, which is gonna be really good
Oh,
for
I'm 84.
buying exotic class items.
That's fucking.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. All these exotics are such shit rolls.
Oh, what's my ghost focused on? Crucible.
I'm focused on intellect.
Mobility, bro.
Yeah.
Mobility.
Intellect.
Mobility.
Why?
Weapons. You saw my build I posted in the group chat, right? 170
Yeah, I saw
mobility.
That. Yeah, I saw that.
I'm ready, bro.
Goes in the edge. Fake gets one shot, but you're fast. I know.
No, Cat.
Weapons, Cat.
Rizzo is gonna be at 100 for everybody at all times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting rid of Rizzo.
Oh. Well, goodbye to 90% of all armor sets on my dad's account. Haha, fuck him.
I would fuck him.
Yeah.
I know.
love James Senior.
I love James's wiener.
Not much to love there.
What do you mean not much love there? Don't downplay it. Is that why Turk keeps messaging me to tell you to say that your wiener's small?
No, he just really wants to see yours for some reason.
I think Turk is like actually gay and he doesn't know how to come out, so he's like asking to see people's penises and shit. That's the only thing that makes like remote sense.
Or he's just fever fucking delirious right now.
That probably doesn't help.
Oh no, man.
I don't know, beat day one. Live stream.
That day one live stream's gonna
Boom.
be full of Turk probably asking to fuck Cat the whole time.
Dude, I'm so excited to get fucking melee focused armor on this build. Ugh.
Damn straight.
Strength still melee?
Yeah. I'm not gonna farm strength armor right now. I don't give a fuck.
So what's resilience now if it's not?
Rizzo.
It's just gone.
I forgot what it's getting turned into.
Samurai's.
Is the Rizzo getting turned into health, or was that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Rizzo
Rizzo
is getting turned into health.
What's
Mobility's
Recup
getting
turning
turned
into?
Weapons.
Recup's turning into class.
Is. Oh, I forgot that was a stat they're adding. Okay.
I mean, that's not the worst. The run. Intellect, I assume, is super.
Yeah. Super 100 is gonna be 100% necessary.
That's what I'm doing.
Like-
No locks though.
Dude, people were doing tests. Like, Dado did a test of like.
Theoretical.
Not even theoretical, because he got to
he was-
play. He got to play.
Oh, yeah.
So he did a test between, what's it called? Between 0 or like, I don't know what his baseline was, and 100? Yeah, I think it was 0 and 100. The difference between orb pickups was insane. I think it was like 5 orbs versus 7 or 8.
For full super?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Is it like
but
D1?
it's a big difference. It's a big difference.
It's like
So,
D1 where you
so I probably want to get intellect focused armor for a well lock.
Your
intellect mobility.
But what's it called?
Gonna be a weird ass combo.
The armor that is gonna be dropping in the next DLC, it's like almost set rolls. Like they drop with like specific columns boosted
I know they copied
based off of the armor
sets.
type.
Yeah, basically, Kat, we're gonna.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kat. The like a 4 set piece is not a division thing. If anything, it's like an MMO thing. Look at WoW.
Well, true, but just how they were implementing it, it's
How are they implementing
a
it?
little division-esque with the different stats to go into, and then I don't know. I just posed the division because my dad's been playing.
Well, the
it,
different
and-
stat is armor. I mean, Bungie, Destiny.
So basically, people are going to be hunting for the armor set that has the spikes that they want for their class.
Yeah, don't go in the. Yeah.
No. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's the armor roll is different from the set bonus.
Okay.
I don't know if you. It was in one of the first few live streams. They showed at Ada that there was like the different like versions that you could get.
You can't get super and weapons, so.
Yeah. You can't get those together.
That's
So you're gonna have to find like a middle ground.
pretty much for hunters. We're probably going to be doing more weapons and super.
I mean, depends how much
Maybe.
damage your Nighthawk gets from it.
I mean, because the thing is hunters get their super
I mean-
quick with the melee builds.
True.
As long as they don't.
And since they're changing dodge, it's gonna be really easy to get solar melees back.
As long as
I did see
Like
that,
the throwing knives, because you don't
the
have to be
dodge-
standing next to enemies to dodge. And
Isn't
get
the dodge
bonus.
losing its functionality if you don't have a certain amount of stuff inside of it? Or was that just a shit post I saw?
So you don't get your full charge back, but you don't have to dodge near enemies.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It's like a give and it's like a they take and they give, but it's more good than that.
Why's the barrier up here?
I don't know. I'm
don't know.
actually gonna die. I
Just gonna die.
feel like some people are overhating that change. It's really not that deep.
What is really bad is the goddamn exotic hunters got.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like who the fuck's gonna use Strand?
Oh, Zach was hyping that exotic up.
Why?
Because it's an ad clear monster. Since you can
Yes.
have like 8
Oh,
of the spinning
yes.
balls.
Oh yes, we need more ad clear, please.
Why are those
Shut up, bro.
What are the champions in the second round?
They're on the right.
Not places where they should be.
I think second round. This is like our third clear.
Gotta love ad play for a
Yeah.
class that is a
I think this is our fourth.
What's the Warlock exotic? I didn't see anything about it.
Hellion upgrade does more damage. It's pretty good
Oh.
actually.
Alright, so basically just run it and then run it for Warlock.
Warlock is good. Hunter's insane niche. Titan is
Titan's like
Pretty
axe
good.
cross build. I swear to God.
Titan is goofy, but it's not bad.
Titan Mimi build.
You throw a hammer and you can like pull it back.
Well, there's prerequisites. You have to like I don't know get a kill with the solar weapon or some shit. But yeah, you can pull your hammer back.
Now, since Bungie and hitboxes don't go too well, I can imagine you could hit a boss multiple times with the pullback.
Probably.
Maybe
I
it'll
actually
have
think
some
so.
weird-
Maybe.
weird
No. I think
interaction.
it just goes through. I think it just goes through.
Oh. Well, that's the case, then it probably won't have... I mean, knowing Bungie, there's gonna be a weird interaction with some old exotic.
But what do you mean weird interaction with some exotic? It is an exotic.
Oh, that just yeah, nope, that's bad. I thought you could pair it. I was like, you could pull it out and swap the synthos. One shot boss.
Bro.
I don't know.
You're talking about synth though. That didn't even process in my head that you said that.
Can I use some of our revives? We're kind of full.
No.
No. It's making me horny. I like the golden letters.
Let's check. Is Normally in solitary confinement? Nope.
Why would he be in there? Doesn't he like...
He sometimes joins and sits in the solitary confinement for a while.
Isn't he always in his...
I used to pull him into a normal VC and start meowing at him, but I can't do that anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, Cat, give us rights back.
Yeah, give me my rights back so I can abuse them again.
Oh yeah, I saw the random citizen role that you made that was admin.
Sneaky.
I just left it there because I thought it was funny, and then you were pulling me around too much. It's like, no, I am in control.
Can I just go roll as a British man?
I forgot what it was. I did that on like a decently big server one time.
Yeah.
Nobody noticed.
When I gave you it to fix the server, quote unquote.
I can't shoot his head because of the trip bomb.
Your server's still broken. I can't even join the Destiny voice channel.
That's fine. No one else does. I'm probably just gonna delete it since the only reason it exists was because people didn't want other people to see what was previously posted in the first general.
Yeah, you didn't need to make a. You didn't need to make a VC for that, but you did.
Nope. Which is stupid.
You? True.
Yep. Actually.
Are you dead, bro?
Oh, I felt like I needed to.
Oh my god! No one DM'd me. He said the milk spoils tonight. How does he know? How does he know that the kitty milk I sent him is gonna spoil?
I'm gonna die again, by the way.
Oh,
I didn't have my hands on my keyboard.
Golden revives is gone.
Fuck!
Oh.
What just? I just died 100-0 to a random explosion.
I didn't have my hands on my keyboard.
Okay, that doesn't even make sense.
I was looking at my phone.
Look at me, look at me.
Oh, I missed it. Can we still not capture the first plate?
No, man, that's a... Like, I don't know. Getting a bunch of dogs on me and shit.
I finally captured this one. Oh my god, they put it... they froze me. They froze zone. I'll save James.
Uh-oh.
Why is there so many enemies?
What's up?
Alright, kill the enemies.
I can't pick a sniper wing.
Oh shit, you right.
Why are there so many enemies?
I'm pretty sure he realized
Save me, Cat.
going to let him get away with stealing the data while
Cat, you gotta save me.
I'm coming.
Yes!
Okay, I got my two red bar hats.
That was goofy to look at.
Swap the single mode to murder all of them.
Let's go.
I got sun bracers.
I got Shinobu's Vow.
I actually need those.
Same fucking roll.
Did you just say you need Shinobu's Vow?
There's only one
No, I need sun bracers. I didn't have a new pair of them.
and it's seriously corrupted. Metadata says it was last accessed by an Otzot.
And dump everything into my vault because I have room.
Those are questions for another day, I suppose.
Peter Griffin raped Hank Hill in Tomato Town. Hank? Boah, Peter.
What the fuck happened to your mouth?
What even did you just say?
Look at me, look at me.
Oh.
Look at me, look at me.
What are you doing, Summarize?
He's
I'm
masturbating.
doing Vesper's host right now.
Oh my god.
so I can try to get a better roll. Try to upgrade my attrition orb roll for a demo one instead of reverberation.
Wait, guys, the goat pool is on.
Dude got on, flexed on me about his clears of the dungeon, and then left. He's like, "Oh,
Smart fella.
That's cool as well." But you know what I have? Something better. They don't have any of my day one emblems to flex back.
Scrolling their dad's account. Just tell your dad you're leaving the family and change his password to his Destiny 2 account.
Ugh. Go, my child.
Alright, Mystic, be honest, what's your favorite K-pop group?
What's it called? The ones with all the Korean girls.
That is not lower it down.
No.
That's all of them.
But, oh, there you go then. Oh, fuck it. What's the... Bro, I don't know. Is the one... Her name's like Rose or something?
Rose, that's an artist. It's not a group.
I don't know. I'll have to find it.
Actually, no, it's an artist.
The milk spoils tonight.
Normally, who's your favorite K-pop group?
I don't know. I just watch VTubers.
Oh. True. You fuck with the Saba debut?
Yeah, I heard a lot of people actually didn't like that model.
Really?
Yeah, because they're like, oh, this looks like a child. How am I supposed to make porn out of this? Oh, well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
People do that
I'm
anyway.
pissed about it. Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, if you don't like the model, don't fucking watch.
It's like almost the same as Gargura though.
Yeah.
Like you could tell it's the same person. I don't know.
I could smell it's the same person because
The Hololive shit is weird, because like I guess they have rights over the likeness. So
yeah,
this is her third debut.
Oh, wait.
As a different VTuber.
So she lost her
Yeah, that's how Hololive is. If you
they
quit,
basically own
keep
you.
your model.
They own
Yeah.
the VTuber model and
yeah,
shit.
so they have that. Okay.
It's like singing a song for a label. That label owns all your music.
Yeah.
Why is it still here?
Why did he
Double
stomp
tapped
twice? Okay, you gotta kill these ads. I don't want to do it.
But yeah, that's why like Kason, Series Fauna, Nume, they all they can't be their old model. So
yeah, kind of sucks.
It does, especially like for Gura, who's like she made Hololive. Well, not exactly, but you get
She
what I'm
made
saying.
Hololive EN, kinda.
Yeah.
But dude, she's already at like 1 million subscribers, which is kind of insane. After like one stream.
Nice.
Or two.
Fan base, which may or may not be into other things, but
Yeah,
personality.
you're so weird, bro. It's like you're speaking from experience.
Oh, package. I'll be back.
I really wish that we could like look at Cat's search history and see how much time he spent on R34.
I sent him goblin porn and he started questioning life.
Why did it? Oh.
Yo, pause the fucking
Mohabed
phone.
Abdo.
I love this guy.
I miss Cat.
Yeah, I miss
It's a shame Turk raped him to death.
Yeah, you won't be able to get his legs back. They're gone. Bow.
Tell me this is gated on Kitty Cat showing up.
I shot the boss.
Bruh.
Alright, there we go.
Alright.
Hello, are they gonna...
This was a great barrier position, by the way.
Thank you, man. I'm
Fucking troll. I mean, I understand why. I don't want the ad spawning inside of you.
Yeah, oh my god, there's one on top of you.
But why is Cat over there? Oh my god, we joined allies him into where he's gonna die, by the way.
That's fine.
Fuck it. I'll pop a big, beautiful purple ball right there. He's about to die in about 30 seconds. Probably less.
Isn't that meant to be like... Yeah, whatever.
That works.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
My KDA.
Yeah, which is the one talking about using reses?
Nice work, Captain.
Yeah.
But you're gonna need
Okay.
one more.
I don't make sense.
I don't like making sense.
No. Yeah.
I like
Gary's
making
mod
dollars.
normally.
What?
You guys are weird.
You ever play Gary's mod?
Oh, dude. Yes, but I can't play without the TARDIS mod being in there. No joke. I cannot play that thing without the TARDIS mod being in
I
there.
want to talk about my Gary's Mod hours.
Yeah, you guys should
And
check
also,
my
I-
Gary's mod hours. I have a
I
lot.
really love the RP map. I think one of my favorite maps.
I only have like 4K.
I don't think Chipotle owns Gmod.
It's free, right? Maybe I should own it.
It's $10 or $5.
Not worth it. I think I would rather pay for Pornhub Premium.
But it's free. Come watch now.
You're
Beating
bro.
my asshole up here.
You're beating your arsehole
Don't go up there. Yeah, Turk's up here.
Them Vex offenders.
That'd be a cool boy band.
Have you heard of that AI like band on Spotify?
Yeah, they've been posting AI music on Spotify for a long time. Somebody posted an AI Playboy Cardi album, and it literally had like 10 million listens.
You know, if you think about it, I kind of sound like Playboy Cardi.
You do. I wish I could
normally
kiss
have
you.
to take a little break. You to fill in for me. I gotta go make lunch and deal. Why the fuck am I getting texted by both of my parents at the same time?
Take a break after this. So I'm gonna,
You're going to hell, Cat. That's why.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
I am. Don't worry. This is the one where I'm getting the gun, and then I'm never playing Destiny again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, have stolen my heart. Oh
I guess
yeah.
I mean, you will.
Never let it
You
go.
will.
Oh,
I mean, you
never
will
let it
play
go.
Destiny again because we're gonna like find you at a bar and we're like, Chipotle, we need you for a mission. And you're like, I don't do that.
Dude,
Cat just Goomba stomped.
I don't do that type of thing anymore. Okay, I'm in.
that'll be so funny. Cat just comes up into me for a
Cat, why
comes
the
up
fuck
in a
did you
bar.
Goomba stomp me, pal?
I will literally
No,
behind
no, Cat, you
Chipotle.
Goomba stomped me. What the fuck you on about?
Yeah, we should reset so we can get Mystic's wipe.
No.
It's gonna get pulled.
No. I Goomba stomped it. I should take responsibility to res it myself. So let's just restart the mission.
Yeah, you can res him right here, right now. He's gonna get pulled, bro. Please
Not
stop
before
that.
he pulls us out.
It will pull us. It's right there. Back in the map.
Alright, you know what to do, Chipotle.
Stolen my heart. Revive?
No.
Ah, yeah, fuck you, Cat. He's actually good there.
I just lost my dog. I want to get my dog.
He just wants to get this done so he can get his god roll.
Oh, yeah.
What's the weapon?
Locust Eater.
Oh, I'm waiting till the drain gets in there.
I don't think the Drang is a nightfall weapon.
What was the Baroque version then?
That was from the Menagerie.
Yeah, just wait for the Drang rocket assisted sidearm.
Yes.
Oh, that would go. That would actually be cool, and I would use that all the
I
time.
want the Rat King's catalyst to be a rocket pop sidearm.
No, Rat King is perfect, just the way it is.
Yep, we use it all the time.
I'm gonna use it in day 1, and I'm gonna go into the day 1 on my Titan, which is gonna be on 10 light, by the way.
I just want to give my.
Oh my god. Super.
For Super Earth.
He's using Chaos Reach into my asshole
Chaos
and
Reach
pull out
goes
my
crazy
Yolser.
there. That's my third pair of Promethean Spurs.
Oh my
I feel
god. Shoot to loot. I got the god roll.
What intel did you discover?
I got shoot to loot 1 for all,
Wait, I
bruh.
actually got the god roll.
I got Malfeasance Catalyst.
Oh, reconstruction, destabilize.
Nice.
Data says it was last accessed by an Oxox.
No one cares, Mystic.
What is Oxa?
Am I getting a lot of catalyst? I need Sleeper's Catalyst from this too, so that's another reason I'm doing it.
Oh my god, I got the shader. You guys are so mad. You guys are so mad. I got the shader. You guys are so mad. You guys are so mad.
Since Red War.
Okay, that's gay.
I also
as
got the
fuck.
shader.
What color is it?
Purple.
Blue.
Oh.
Yeah, what are these ass Rolex?
Let me go to
No, Paul loves you.
Postmaster.
That's called
I'm
kitty
gonna go make
RNG.
some lunch. I'll be back in a bit.
Betty.
I'm taking us town and then I'm gonna get food.
Who DM'd me? Oh, it was a cutie patootie. Is that your mouse pad?
Yeah.
That's a good mouse pad, dude.
I know, right?
I wanna see it as well.
How is this my first plug 1 I've gotten? That's kind of weird. You don't get to see it, nigga dark.
I mean, doing some British. Can't even fight that.
Where the freak is this bird? Oh, there's the bird.
Checking. All done. Checking right away.
Greetings. A prepared soldier is a victorious soldier.
Okay, I just got another one.
The Perry the Platypus. Come to my dungeon.
I want to spy on this guy.
But don't let it go to waste.
I don't need that open. Wait. Oh, wait, what the fuck did I just do? Oh, I did that. What? Okay.
Make good use of it.
Howl. 1, 3, 3, 2. Alright. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna go make food, so I'll see you guys later. I'm just gonna definitely. Okay. I'm gonna go. Take care, everyone. Great stream or whatever. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Coolio. See you later.